Well, hello to you. Welcome to another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour very early because, y'all, we got some things to talk about. Two Sugars and One Shot has broken up. Keke is no longer a part. Two Sugars, One Shot. Apparently, Keke does not know how to do right by people. So, coming up right from the space right here, right now, they're supposed to be going live on their Instagram. So, y'all, let's get to it, y'all. Higher is waiting. Low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have all of you here in the building. Let me get together here because they said they're supposed to be going live on their TikTok. So let me see here because, child, this is... By the way, shout out to Millie Chun TV. That's where I learned it from. This is just a damn shame. I mean, just... And, you know, they always say, as a man thinketh, so is he, right? So if you can't do right by yourself, how you gonna do right by other people? So yeah. So yes, indeed. Here, trying to. Okay, I got Jay's link. And then. Let me see. I'm trying to get Melody's link here. Okay, she's live, y'all. She's live. Here we go. Let me get up. We are live, everybody, with Melody. Here we go. Let's go live to her right now.
You feeling? I'm feeling okay. I would feel better if I had all my money in my account. Welcome, Deanna. Hi, Jim Del Fresco.
Hey, y'all. Like the live so they can only hear me.
Kira. Welcome. Come on in, you guys. Tasha, hey. Like and share the live, you guys. We're going to get started when we get to 20 people.
Did you put it on Instagram? I just put it on my Instagram, too.
Yeah, I have it on my Instagram. I told everybody I'm going live.
I actually put my link on. I put the link on my story.
Okay. I have my link to my TikTok too.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much, Sherry. Now y'all know I'm gonna get y'all. Tequila, what do we do? Why you getting us?
Ran off on the plug.
That shit was so funny. Well, I tell you, I cackled. I had a full cackle on that one. That was hilarious. It's literally her theme song because she really did run off on the plug twice. We got B-Jack in the chat.
Everybody come in the chat. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Okay, we have 14. We almost at 20, y'all. When we get at 20, we'll get started. Hey, Monique. Welcome in, y'all. Go ahead and get y'all popcorn, y'all snacks and stuff. B-Jack, you're so zealous.
This shit here?
Hey, Coco.
Who would have thought that what happened on this trip? The series of events. Can y'all hear me okay? Because my phone is low. Can you hear me okay, Tati?
Yeah, the trip was crazy, just in general.
Like none of the shit that happened, we would have thought it happened.
Exactly, Tequila.
And I dragged his ass too.
Exactly. But you know what? But that's be what people need, because one thing about it is the fact that I found out that she not only scammed me, but she scammed the girls beforehand. That's when I was like, no, I'm definitely going. I'm blasting her, because no, you won't get another person not on my watch. Absolutely not. That's crazy. Like,
I know y'all was like, damn, what the fuck going on? Because it came, y'all saw us first. It was posting, little clips of the trip, and then all of a sudden is this shit.
Yeah, because what I'm talking about isn't even everything that freaking happened. That was very off-putting. And it's just crazy. So while we wait, we got 25. So you want to get it started, Jay, or should I?
Let's get it started. Y'all ready?
Exactly, Braylon. Don't tell lies about me, and I won't tell truths about you. Exactly. Kendrick Lamar, shout out to the GOAT.
Like the live, y'all. Like the live.
She said, "Hey y'all, this is crazy. Nah, this trip was crazy. This trip was absolutely crazy."
Y'all,
Just to let you know, Coco.
If y'all was following us this weekend, y'all know that I passed the fuck out at the club.
On the first night.
On the first night there, I literally am on the floor at club camp. On the floor, had to get wheeled out in a stretcher into the fucking Houston emergency room.
Good.
Kaylin said there's an echo. Okay, who's it? Is it me or Jay?
Okay.
Let us know how the audio is, guys, before we get started. Because we're going to put this on YouTube because everybody's like asking us to put it on YouTube as well. So,
who got the echo? Y'all got to let us know. Who got the echo? Who got the echo? There's no echo? Baby, Kaylin, it's just you. I think it's just you, Kaylin. It may be.
Okay, so they say it's good on there. Okay, go ahead, Jay.
All right, so let's just start it off. We all been trying to plan our next link up because, as y'all know, we went to Atlanta back in May. Cinco de Mayo, we went to Atlanta, which was cool. So she presented us with this thing. Hey, I go to Swim Thick, which is like a party for bigger women, like who wear like swim shit. People who love, you know.
Her TikTok is gone, Marnie. That's crazy. She deleted her TikTok, and that's how you know you guilty. Because if you was telling the truth, if
Keke deleted her TikTok,
talk about how you scammed them, like, and then not say nothing, not say a word. I bet you there's more people, and that's why she's trying to get rid of her socials.
She blocked the Instagram page. But listen, let's get to it. So she told us, she was like, I go to this thing called Swim Thick every year with my friends, but I don't think I'm gonna go with my friends because it's like a 7-day, and I don't want to stay that long. I'm going through some money issues. I'm switching jobs. Everything in the world. So we like
anything in the book. Literally, she says anything. And she told the other girls that she wasn't going at all. But meanwhile, she was just switching so that she could come with us. So she was just trying to say whatever she had to say to get out of basically paying the other girls the money because they started planning this trip in March. And she was one of the first people in the group chat. And she knew full well what her portion was going to be. And then she knew that by the time she pulled out, the girl had already had to pay the money for her portion. And then she's basically asking Keke if she's going to like send her money because she was sending reminders because the girl apparently she organized trips all the time. So she's sitting up here asking, hey, Keke, giving reminders. Are you going to send your money, girl? Then that's when she tells her like, oh, I'm not coming or whatever. And they're like, okay, well, that's fine. But can you still pay for your portion? And basically what she was like, no, there's no point, knowing in her mind that she's still going to Swim Thick. But then she's in the group chat telling us that basically like they put her out the group chat and they acting weird for no reason. And she was just lying. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, well, why would they stop talking to you for no reason? Because she knew these girls before us. She's been knowing them longer. Because she goes to this event every single year. So they seen her around thinking that, like, it's all good. Like, she's going to pay. She's good for it. Just for her to freaking make them pay extra on the trip that she was supposed to be on. When they was trying to be nice and be considerate of her because she always ends up going by herself. So when they try to include her, and this is the thing about Keke, she will have everybody catering to her. But when it's time for her to come and do her part or to pull through, she's going to ghost you. And she literally had them girls paying extra money and then came to our group
Brandon
chat
was right
all
about
types
Keke.
of BS and who knows what's real and what's fake because she had 3 different stories about her money. She said that one, she said it was fraud. Then she said somebody stole her card after the fact. Which one is it? She didn't say that until after it was time for her to pay up. It's like you have 3 different stories about what happened to your money. Then she said on Saturday that it was going to only be an hour before they gave her money back, which is the only reason why I paid for the freaking hotel. Because I'm thinking, okay, well, if it's only going to be an hour, it's no point of us sitting here in the hotel lobby.
But let's go back because planning the trip once me and Tati bought our shit like a week before. We just bought our tickets, y'all. On a trip 7 days later. Like it was last minute, but okay, fuck it. Let's go to Houston. It's guys in Houston. We all single and looking. We trying to do content and everything. So Tati, so we get it all planned out. But then Tati saying, okay, I want to do like podcast space. I want to hire a videographer for us. Keke immediately is saying no because she don't want to spend too much money on this trip.
But mind you, she doesn't say it in the main chat. This is the thing about Keke. She'll have little side conversations. So she'll leave the group chat. She won't say nothing. And then she'll tell somebody else because she doesn't know how to communicate. Yeah, so she'll be like, she'll tell one of us, if she has a problem with either one of us, she'll pull one of us to the side and be like, oh, I'm not really trying to do this because this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, the whole point of us coming was to make content because we were trying to get content for our YouTube channel.
So she immediately said, Jay, I don't want to do that. It's just going to be too much money, podcast space, and hiring Ty. I just want to go. I'm not trying to spend that much money. It's only a weekend trip. She's saying that she can't get her hair done on Friday, and which never got done.
She says a whole bunch of stuff, but when it She be lying, y'all. She be lying.
So, we get to close the day before. We said we're gonna go on live and we'll pack. You know, let's get the people ready for our girl trip. We're gonna shut Houston down. Towards the end of the girls trip, so we all planning what we wearing. Okay, boom, boom, we got on. We wearing this, and then we get to the part where Kati like, damn, I'm getting there earlier than y'all. Last time we went to, tell them what happened in Atlanta.
Yeah, okay. So this is why I was already triggered. And if y'all was on the live with us that night, I had mentioned, I'm like, see, y'all don't even know what happened in Atlanta. So Keke lives in Atlanta, right? And mind you, she didn't invite us to her house at all, which I thought was weird, but it's just like, okay, whatever.
Well, you're not hosting us. You live in Atlanta.
Exactly.
She
has all different times. I'm like, whatever you got going on, fine. Or whatever. She's putting in on the hotel. So I'm like, cool, bet. So mind you, I get there and I'm supposed to be going to the hotel, which she said everything was good, and she called in ahead of time and everything and made sure it was good. I show up to the hotel and they let me know that basically that I can't check into the hotel without Keke being there and yada yada yada, and she has to be present in order for me to get let in the room. So I'm calling her because once again, I'm the one with the car. I always pick up the car. We all have our roles. Like this time, Jay was the one who made the reservation. She's supposed to be having the hotels because she always talking about how she got a discount on hotels.
Fucking family discounts and shit.
She said the same thing to the other group chat. That's what she told me. She said the same thing. The same thing she be telling us, she was telling them. Oh, I get discounts on the hotel, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I fucking get there. First of all, the hotel is way out. It's not even in Atlanta. It's so far. So I had to drive pretty much almost an hour to get to the hotel. I was tired.
Yeah, I can hear you.
That I can't check in without her. So I'm calling her. For whatever reason, Keke is not able to make it or whatever. So we have to figure out a different plan. She's supposed to meet me at a whole nother hotel so that we can check in.
Change the hotel.
Yeah, so I'm like, Keke, are you gonna meet me? Can you meet me in about 45 minutes to an hour at the new hotel that we're supposed to be checking in? She's like, yeah, girl, I got you. I'm just getting my stuff together and I'm headed out the door. And I'm like, okay, bet, I'll meet you there. Mind you, I'm so tired. Like, I'm deliriously tired. I literally took a nap at the first hotel because I was that tired. Like, I couldn't even stay up. I didn't want to be driving. So I'm sitting up there in Atlanta in a freaking Jeep, taking a nap in the hotel parking lot of the place that we're supposed to be in. And then she told me she's going to meet me there. So I'm like, okay, bet, meet me there. I make it to the hotel about an hour later. I start to call Keke. Keke's not picking up the phone. I call her multiple times.
We text her in the group like, Keke, what's up? Where you at? Tati
Where you at?
She's exhausted. She want to lay down. Where you at? Y'all think Keke responded back?
No, she went ghost. She wasn't saying nothing, y'all. She didn't say anything for I think almost an hour. I don't know the exact time, but it was at least an hour. And I told her at this point, like, I started going in on the group chat because I was like, you know what? Actually, I was like, fuck everybody. I'm like, I'm getting my own hotel. I don't know what y'all doing. I'm getting my own hotel. And then that's when she finally called me. And then she's like, Tati. No, after I actually tried to get my hotel because I still would have had to wait because I had to wait till the 3 o'clock check-in because I was early. I was there early. Huh?
I called you and I was like, do not get no fucking hotel. Come where I'm at. Because y'all, listen, I'm in Atlanta too. I'm there, but my friend lives in Atlanta. So I'm at her house just chilling. So when I'm like, just come here for now, fuck it, because I'm supposed to go to the hotel too. So I'm like, okay, come here for now until she figure out the hotel shit. How y'all know which one is Keke? Yes, Keke is the one who ain't this or this. You the other one from our little trio. I don't want to say fuck it, the bigger one.
She was the one who was with Brandon.
Oh damn, Jay!
The only big girl on the show. But yeah, so then I'm like, no, don't get it. So Tati comes to my friend's house and we just chilling, talking about this stuff. Then Keke called me like, hey, I told her it's gonna take me a minute. Like, no, it ain't gonna take you.
She tried to lie and tell me that she didn't say 45 minutes. She told me I'll be there in about 45 minutes to an hour. This girl sitting up here telling us all kinds of lies. And then after, because even before I went to Jay, I had already went in the hotel and was like adamant on getting my own room. But I still had to wait. So she was like, well, until then, just come here. So I went over there to meet with Jay and her friends. Tell me why Keke gonna say, her first thing is, Tati, why would you get your own hotel? Why the fuck do you think I would be getting my own hotel? You literally left me hanging for 2-3 hours. I already had to take a nap at the first hotel because I was so tired.
You stopped answering the phone. Y'all, all of this, everything, every single thing that's been transpiring is because she does not when she does not answer the damn phone when we need her.
And she'll know good and well. She knows why people are calling her. She'll just ignore it, and then she'll come up with some excuse as to why that she didn't pick up the phone. So let me tell you what it was the first time. This is what I mean by whenever you try to hold Keke accountable, she'll come up with some sob story and try to flip everything on you to make it seem like you're the fucked up person. So she gonna say, she was like, I was on the phone and I was trying to do a deal over the phone and yada, 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 because this is when she was working at the car lot and I couldn't get off the phone. I couldn't get off the other line and it took me long because I kept getting off on the wrong exit. Mind you, she lives there. She lives there.
How the hell you get lost in your own fucking city?
Right, but I could make it. I could make it there and be waiting, and she literally just was not picking up the phone.
Amount of money though.
So, and then the only reason, once again, that I was cool with her was because I'm not about to mess up the trip. We just got here. I'm not about to sit up here and be mad.
Right.
You know, I was mad. Don't get me wrong. I was pissed. So I was mad, and I went on in on her a little bit because I'm like, "What are you doing?" But I was like, "All right."
Which is understandable.
Met up with her and we checked in. And the only reason why I didn't have my own room was because they said because they didn't have it ready for me, they didn't charge my card. But I was fully prepared to have my own room because I'm like, fuck you. You had me sitting outside and I'm not really fucking with you. And I was mad the first time. So, okay, so back to
this.
Yeah.
We talking about the hotel shit on live. And she said, no, it's gonna be an extra $70 if we do early check-in. We're like,
and that's split between three people.
3 of us. So everything that we paying for is split by 3. So we don't have to go the cheap route. I don't like cheap shit. Tati don't like cheap shit. I like luxury shit. I like quality over quantity. So we like, okay, $70. The fuck?
Right.
Okay, we'll do it then. But she is against it. Oh no, she's not gonna get the I get the virtual key. I said, girl, Keke. Just send her your login and she will have the damn virtual key.
Even the people in the chat was saying that. They was like, Keke, why don't you just give her the login information? So she, you know what it really was? I feel like she didn't want to prepay for the hotel in general because she knew she didn't have no money. So if she would have had to really check in and pay for the early check-in, that would have had her putting money down. And she couldn't put money down because she knew that she was on BS from the beginning and that she was going to try to scam her way into a free trip.
Y'all like the live. So once we clocked out, I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So she's doing this shit. But again, she already said she didn't want this to be a big trip. The trip with the friends before was supposed to be like a 6-7 day. Our trip going in there Saturday, leaving Monday, in and out. Cool, right? So,
and that's what makes everything that y'all about to hear really messed up because we literally only have a couple of days, and her flight already got delayed. So all the stuff that she would do to be holding us up and dragging her feet. She's inconsiderate as hell, not just with the money, but in multiple ways.
The cast is homeless, so there's a lot of homeless people on our cast. But so listen, me and Tati were never going to swim pick again. It's for bigger women, which we could have still went, but the premise is it's for big.
We have to pay like $50, so it's just like Keke, do your thing.
So we was gonna just get our fucking clothes on and just wait until the shit. So we get to I'm on my plane. I'm like, y'all, my shit delayed a little bit. I can get that to like 6 something. So then Tati's there. She gets the car, cool. She goes to pick up Keke. Tell them what happened with that. This is how the bullshit started.
Yeah. So back to y'all heard what I said about Atlanta, right? So it's time to pick up Keke. Here I am. I'm on my way to the airport. I'm literally talking to her as I'm in the airport, pulling up to where she says she's at. Because I'm asking her, Keke, what door are you at? She didn't tell me the door. And no, even when it was time for me to come and pick her up, literally, like when I was at Walmart waiting for her, I'm like, okay, her flight should have been landed. So I had to hear her up and I'm like, Keke, like, let me know as soon as you get here so that I could be on my way so that we could get shit started. So she didn't respond for hella long. And then she didn't respond for super long. Then when she finally did respond, she said, she's like, yeah, I'm here, whatever. And I'm asking where her terminal is. I'm headed to the airport. She didn't give me her terminal ever. So then she finally sent me her location. So I'm coming to where her location is at. I'm pulling up and we're literally on the phone. I'm like, hey girl, yeah, like you ready? Like we getting gassed up for the trip or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I'm at this place. So I pull up to where she's at. She's not there. I asked the lady, I'm like, okay, this is where she said she's at. Can you tell me how to meet her? And she's saying, yeah, Keke has to come downstairs because she was upstairs. She needs to come downstairs and go to this door. So I'm like, all right, you heard that, Keke? Meet me at the other door. It's supposed to be quick. The lady said literally all she had to do was come down the stairs and make a left.
But she do move slow.
She do. But still, even with that being said, I still had to make a little turnaround before I could get to her door. And I made the wrong turn once. So she had extra time, you guys. And so keep that in mind. She's like, all right, I'm over here or whatever. So I hang up and I get to where she's supposed to be at. I'm sitting there and I'm calling her because I want to let her know, hey Keke, can you meet us? Can you meet me outside? I'm here. And literally, it's no waiting because it was a busy part at busy time at the airport. So they're already rushing me. Like, it's like, low key, if your person ain't here, like, you gotta go. But one of the guys was nice enough to let me sit there for about 4 or 5 minutes. And I'm calling her. Guess what's happening? She's not answering the phone. She's sitting up there letting the phone ring. I call her more than once. And literally, the moment that they was like, no, you have to go, she calls me right after I have to pull up. So I debated on leaving her ass there the first time, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to ruin the trip. I'm not going to ruin the trip because I know her energy is going to be off if I make her ass get an Uber because you're playing on my time. So, but I was already mad. But I'm like, whatever. I'm going to circle back around one more time, Keke. I said, be outside. And I literally clapped her ass the first time. I said, why are you not answering the phone when you know I'm trying to pick you up?
Tati can snap, y'all. She's real sweet, but Tati can fucking snap.
But I'm like, I'm literally asking her just like that. Like, she felt I was irritated. Why are you not picking up the phone? And she just, I'm outside. I'm outside. I said, all right. I said, Keke, you better be outside because I'm only pulling around one more time. I finally get there or whatever, and she's on the phone, and then she's getting into the car or whatever. Exactly. It's truly insane, right? Like, so weird.
Y'all know she got a sob story to make us feel bad.
Literally, every single time she has a sob story.
When she got in the fucking car.
So then she started talking about how she had a horrible flight and how the guy who was next to her didn't want to sit next to her and how he was so rude, draining me. Because mind you, I'm already mad because it's just like, girl, you already pissed me off. Don't come in here complaining when I have to sit here and wait on you. Like, off jump, her energy is already off. You already complaining about shit that happened on the plane. I'm like, whatever, girl. I'm trying to gas her up and be like, just forget all that. I don't exactly. Where are the violins? Cue the violins, please, for Keke.
Oh my God, all that stuff.
Exactly. She did fly Spirit to kill it. And then I literally, to cheer her up, I came in, even after all the BS, I was playing her song. She love that song. I got the song playing. I'm like, let me get this girl and I gotta move so we can have a good time. Picked her ass up and we're headed to the hotel. We finally get to the hotel, and then before we even get there, she's talking about how I'm not about to pay for no parking, so don't park at the gate or whatever, just park in the regular parking spot because I'm not paying for the parking. So I'm thinking, okay, sure, whatever. Exactly, we were babysitting. We walk into the freaking hotel. So on the way to the hotel, this is when she started rolling out her sob story about how her card is something wrong with her car.
She got a new account and now her car won't work.
Kevin Hart ass motherfucker talking about
my savings and all that bullshit.
The way that my account's set up and I gotta move my checks to my savings and yada 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 and it's fraud, yada yada yada. So I'm thinking, but then she was like, but I was on the phone with them and they literally told me that in an hour my funds should be freed up because I talked to them on the phone and my account should be freed up. So I'm just hoping that everything works out. So I'm like, okay, cool. Then what you tripping on? Like, let's even stop talking about it. Like, I'm trying to have a good time. Like, you already blowing my high and we just fucking got here. So by the time we get to the hotel, she starts talking about the parking. We finally walk in, we got our bags and everything, and I'm vlogging. So I literally have a clip of her at the desk.
And she doesn't do elevators, and she only can go on the first or second floor of hotels. Like, this is just her thing. Like, she don't do elevators, so she has to be lower because she has to take the stairs.
The room was horrible. Shout out to the almost 300 people in the
This is crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
When y'all check in the room, y'all get in the room. Cool.
The thing that gets me, Gigi, is that she works at a car dealership.
So we get to the front desk, and then like she was telling me that she had, she was like, I think I can.
And you can make some good money working at a car dealership.
Exactly.
After she had been standing there looking,
and plus, if you live in the city
for about 2 or 3 minutes,
you don't have to get a hotel.
Let me find out what's going on. I walk up,
find a friend or find a close Airbnb and then drive to the park. I don't get.
So you got to pay.
But if she gets family discounts, like what's the problem? Where's the discount? What?
Yes. So I walk up and then I'm like, well, do you guys have Apple Pay? Do you guys have Apple Tap? And she's like, yeah. So I'm like, cool. Like, Keke, you got it. Like, go ahead and pay with your Apple. Like,
Keke.
I was like, literally everything that you was worried about, like, literally there's nothing to worry about. You got funds on your Apple, right? Like, you good. So she tries to tap her Apple and it's declined for whatever reason, whether it's fraud or she just ain't got the money or she knew there was no money on her freaking Apple. I feel like she was scheming. So I'm like, all right,
a scheme that Todd set up to come to top TINGZ with the bullshit.
First of all, this isn't a luxurious hotel, so it's not like it's right. It's not a luxurious hotel, so it's not like we can sit in the lobby and it's like nice amenities, or we could go sit at the bar while she figures this out. No, you got to check in and go to your room. So we finally, I go up and I'm just like,
I mean, Holiday Express is upgraded.
The money gonna be on your card and you got it, right? So I'm thinking it's no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and put my card on the room, so just so we could get up and you could get ready for your pool party. Because mind you, she was supposed to be at her pool party hours ago. Well, by the time we leave, she took so damn long to get ready. She was late.
She's very. Whatever.
I think they're talking about her looks at this point because of the way that she moved.
To begin with. So
I think that's the reason why they have that energy.
I paid for the hotel. We're up and we're on our way to the room. She's taking her sweet time or whatever to get ready, even though she claimed that she's so late, but she clearly, she's taking her sweet time. She finally get ready.
Wait a minute, let me pause it here. It says, that girl Coco, Keke had me mad at Brandon. Now I'm thinking she really was the problem.
Mm-hmm. I said it was something about Keke a long time ago.
You did, and honestly, this is redeeming Brandon in more ways than one.
That I drop her off at the pool party, and I let her know. I said, Keke, if you're having a good time, let me know because it's fine. Like we can leave you there, and me and Jay can literally pick you up later because Jay was already running late. Her flight had got delayed, so we can see you later. No problem.
Now looking like Chloe and Halle. I'm so done.
Yes. And then she was like, oh no, like she didn't want to be there. You know why she didn't want to be there? Because the girls who she had scammed to originally be a part of their group in their hotel, they were going to be there. And she was worried about them being mean or like being rude with her or treating her weird.
Because she was going to the party alone, y'all. Certainly she's walking in this spot alone because the girl she's supposed to go with, she had fell out with them. She's walking.
She fucked them over. And she scammed them and had them spending extra money after she said she was going to be there. I'm just so tired of her. I'm literally sick of this story, but I'm going to get it out because she will not scam another person on my watch. So
fast forward, Keke's at the party.
Oh shit, this is a PSA. Listen.
A little rundown, this what happened. She said he had a bad flight. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I want to go. This is the whole Houston story. So we get in the car. I immediately say, Tati, I ain't gonna lie. Let's go to the store and get some water. So I know we gonna need waters and shit. I'm just saying little shit. We go to the liquor store. I go to the liquor store. I pick up some liquor. I like quality shit. So I get some Lagrima. This shit is 46% alcohol, some tequila, top of the line shit, $85 bottle.
We grown. Who wants to be over here drinking like cheap liquor?
Julio and Casa and all that bullshit. So I get the good shit. So then we are gonna put this on YouTube. So then I'm back in the car. Keke said she
we're already ahead of you.
I just dropped her off, but she wanna get picked up. Cool.
It's already there, baby. It's already there.
That part.
Be ready. We pull up, big holes everywhere. We pull up park, and we said, okay,
we
love big holes everywhere.
Stop it. Doing the same stuff that she does at the airport. Literally, I feel like she's obsessed with making people wait on her because it's like, even when we're ready to go, literally, she'll know that we have reservations. She'll sit there watching us get ready, knowing she's
we gotta get to that, Tati. We gotta get to that because that shit happened. So listen, y'all. So Tati calls her, she don't answer. I call her. Y'all, I just got off the flight. I'm tall, my legs hurt. I'm ready to go put my makeup on because we got reservations at 12 o'clock at camp. Was it 12, Tati? No, it's at 11.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah. Whatever. So
we haven't ate, so we had to get food too.
Hey, my man, good to see you. Basically, Keke is a scammer.
I'm just gonna be a
Brandon's getting redeemed, and these two people are done with her existence.
Everybody look like Keke. So I'm like, damn, that's Keke. Oh shit, that's not Keke. I'm like, I'm gonna go get her.
Calling her, waiting for her to come out.
I'm like, she's gonna get Uber. Everybody look like Keke to me at this point. I'm delirious, hungry, I'm dehydrated.
Damn, not everybody looking like Keke.
I get out, start walking, like, okay, baby, let me come get Keke. I come in, I think that's Keke. I hope I get closer as Keke.
So then she asked me what she got on, so Jay was like, everybody get her. Jay was like, do you think I should just go and get her? And I said, yeah, because who knows how long she's gonna have us waiting out here. We were already waiting for about 10 minutes.
People,
no
y'all. Good Lord Jesus.
Yes, the party's called Swim Thick. It's with all thick thick women in swimsuits. That's the party. So yes, everybody was pleasantly plump. So I found Keke soon as she right there. I'm like, Keke, you don't fucking see us calling you? And then she's like, oh no.
She loves to play dumb, y'all.
I said, well, come on. I don't have no makeup on. Tati has on makeup, and Keke, of course, she had her shit on, but she still got to change. Hey, y'all, come to the light and shit. So then, fast forward, we in the car. We gonna skip this part, right, Tati? We gonna talk about that, right?
Right. If she got anything crazy to say, we coming for you, Keke.
Ooh.
But we gonna spare you. We gonna spare you.
It's a lot of more shit we can say, y'all, but just know that we gonna spare her on this part. So then we get to the where we go first. We driving and we go get food real quick. We go to Nando's, some quick, because I don't like fried food and shit. I needed something, to eat. So we get out
the hotel.
She paid for her own food though. She paid for her own food. And then we all get out food, we get to the hotel, and we gotta start getting dressed immediately. I'm like, let's get dressed. I can't even take a shower, y'all. I'm over there just doing a quick wash. I don't even like that shit because I'm on an airplane, but fuck it. So we getting changed and stuff, getting dressed. She's taking her sweet time. She can't get out of whatever she has on. Cause Tati had tied her shirt really tight on her. So she's trying to, we climbing on her like a mountain. Trying to get this shit off of her because it's stuck. So we both on her. We was on live, y'all. Me and Tati are straddling Keke trying to get her out of this thing because it's tight.
I'm on her back, y'all. I'm on her.
She needs so much help all the time. So we on her like a damn bull trying to get this shit off of her. So we finally get it off.
No, Jay gonna say something. Keke, you lucky I don't got my pocket knife.
Oh, yeah, you lucky I ain't got my fucking pocket knife. You would have been up out of this thing. You would have been up out this thing. Listen, so we get dressed. She finally get out her thing. We all getting dressed. We know we putting on. We all wear like a brown thing. Putting on makeup. I said like we eat a little bit. I didn't eat all my really had no water because I'm focused on doing my makeup, y'all. Y'all know I'm doing my makeup. Ain't nobody gonna stop that. I want to be on my shit.
No, Jay was not playing with nobody. Like she put on her timer.
Keep ready. I'm not playing. You're not gonna catch me slipping. So we get dressed. Man, y'all, the room. When I walked in, shit is everywhere. I'm like, okay. I go to the bathroom.
And I'm low-key a neat freak, so it was bothering me. But it was all her stuff.
Immediately here, Tati said, we gotta clean this room. I don't like no stuff like this. And I said, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's panties and shit everywhere. There's shit everywhere in the room, y'all. So I'm like, okay, the room already small. The damn lighting is bad.
Why was there panties everywhere?
No,
was having multiple rounds, was she?
I hope they was clean and it didn't stink because it's some of them cheap ass rooms be small, muggy, and musty. And
we were being very kind. We were being very kind because we really should drag her for the way that she was carrying on. I'm not even.
Only y'all knew, but just know it wasn't no ventilation. Y'all put two and two together. So
okay, so just what I just said is what they talking about. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Because sometimes big people be a little, little smelly sometimes.
Wow.
We're not saying everything that we could say is because all we need is to say one thing and people be like, oh, I feel bad for Keke, like y'all being mean. No, we're not being mean. So if she want to get up here and say something or if she want to try to lie, then we'll go ahead and all the information. But we're being nice. We're being real nice.
It was only we wanted something nice because again, y'all, we split it 3 ways. We wanted something luxury. We like luxury, but she was on a budget, so fuck it. So we fast forward, we in the car. I'm sick. So first thing I say is, y'all, I forgot my annihilators.
Is the network calling because somebody said something about this being live?
I pay for valet.
Child, listen, they put this on a public platform for consumption. Okay?
No, not a lot of people there yet. We there kind of early. We didn't know. Cool. We go outside.
I don't think On can do anything about this at this point.
Come back in. Suddenly, y'all, I feel myself feeling weird. So I'm like, okay, Jessica, let's just put our head down, ask for some water. So my head is down like this at the club. We have video of it. At the club, like,
and before she even get here, so I'm on this side of the table, and Keke and Jay are on the other side of the table. Mind you, when Jay starts not to feel good, she asks Keke multiple times to get her water.
I'm literally telling Keke, I need some water.
I couldn't hear her. Only Keke could hear her.
Y'all know what Keke was doing? She was looking at me just smiling and laughing. I'm like, does she not think she must think I'm playing. Granted, y'all, I am a comedian. I play a lot. I crack a lot of jokes. But at this point, I'm like, I need water. I feel it coming. So then I asked her 3 times, nothing. She just keeps smiling. I finally look at Tati. Again, they think I'm playing, so they think I'm too high.
Yeah, because I'm looking at Keke, y'all, and she's cracking up. Like, she's cracking up laughing. So I'm thinking like, oh, like, is this a joke? So literally there's even a point in the vlog where like me and Keke are playing with Jay and we're like, girl, like, what's going on? I'm like, how are you tapping out already?
My head is down. Like, my head is down on the table. I'm not, in my head, I'm like, I don't want these.
She keeps getting up and going down. So it's like 1 minute she's
like this, y'all.
And then the next minute she'll be down. But I didn't know that she had asked Keke for water. I had no clue, because then I would have, you know, I would have been able to put something together and be like, okay, like, if she just asked for water multiple times and now she's looking like she's going up and down.
Hey,
like,
man, my brother Warren
like,
used to say
she needs some water, so why didn't she get
and
it?
he already fact.
So listen, y'all, I finally make eye contact with Tati. Tati immediately jumped
right, you gotta choose your battles.
This much water in it, but it wasn't her fault.
A shot of water.
So in my head, I'm like, this ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all, I drink the water. Next thing you know, I remember saying, y'all, we gotta go. We have to go. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Next thing you know, I wake up and there is a fan blowing on me and 5,000 people around me. I have passed out at club camp. I am on the floor. Y'all, I'm 6'4" with my heels on. I am on the floor at camp. I have a scab on my knee.
And let me tell y'all what she missed, because she was in and out of consciousness. So I went to go get the water, and I'm thinking, what the heck? So when she really puts her head down, at this point, now I'm walking over to her side because I'm like, hold on, what's going on? And I start to notice that she's getting really sweaty. It's like she's having a cold sweat. So now I'm starting to take it serious. And I'm like, okay, like, no, like, something is wrong. Meanwhile, every time I look over at Keke, she's cracking up laughing. Cracking up laughing. So I'm thinking, like, what the hell? And then Jace, she starts to say, like, I need to lay down. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, okay, you need to lay down, because I didn't know. So this is the thing. We didn't know that Jay has a history of passing out. So we didn't know what was going on.
I'm a person who passes out a lot. I don't be eating. I be forgetting. I be distracted. I be working all the time. I don't be eating, and I pass out a lot. I should have told them this, but I didn't.
So I'm asking her questions. I'm like, you want to lay down? You want to lay down here? Are you wanting to go home? Like, what is it? So then I start to walk to Jay's side, and then Jay starts to try to get up, right? Because I'm like, okay, well, whatever we need to do, if we need to go, then let's freaking go. I didn't know what was going on, but I'm like, let's go. Jay starts to get up, and then she literally starts to faint and starts to fall. So I catch her on one side, and then
I cannot believe they had to catch me.
Yes,
they told me the story, and I'm like, I am not no little ass girl. The fact that they had to fucking catch me, and I'm falling from up 6'4" in the sky. I felt so bad. Go ahead.
We have to keep catching her. So literally every single time she.
Remember y'all when I said when she picked me up from the airport, the first thing I said was, Tati, let's go get some water. I needed water because I didn't have no water the whole day because my everything's bad. So then remember I said when we left the hotel, as soon as we got to the car, I said, y'all left my annihilators. So
we didn't know. We didn't know that she was doing this for a reason.
I'm giving little hints. So even like when me and Tati were just in the car going to the liquor store, she turns the fucking air off. Like, I'm gonna turn the air off for a little bit. In my mind, I'm like, girl, I'm gonna fall out in this passenger seat. Thank God I had some fruit snacks. So I ate some fruit snacks, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. So while I'm at the table before I passed out, I dig in my purse, like, oh, I forgot I don't got my annihilators. I just had to put that in there.
Yes. Okay, so Jay was giving us clues, but the thing is, she never told us that she had this issue. So I'm thinking that these are just like nominal requests, because Jay was in a rush since the moment she got there. One, because she was behind, she had to do her makeup. And then it's like we had our reservations and we didn't know how strict they were with the reservations.
Young B, Simone, you said the quiet part out loud. I was thinking that.
So basically Jay's falling out. She's going in and out of consciousness. Keke is standing there laughing the whole time. What I did, when I found out that when she fell the first time, I immediately kicked into gear. I'm like, oh, this is not a joke. Jay got pale as hell.
Why would I be falling? I mean, you said with a lace dress on, see-through dress, and I'm falling on the ground. That's out. I had no idea, y'all.
So I started yelling. Like, I literally started yelling. I ran to the bar, and I'm like, y'all, my friend needs help. Y'all need to call 911. She's passing out. Help her. The lady at the bar, she was acting slow. She was like, no. She was like, you need to go and talk to security. So I ran to the front, and I'm like, we need help. They thought
I was drunk, though, in their defense. They thought I was drunk.
Yeah, they thought she was drunk, so I feel like they probably felt like we see this all the time. But yeah, I'm running to the front, and I'm like, help, my friend needs help. She fell out. Keke is still at the table. I don't know what the hell she's doing at this point, but she's not helping me get help.
All I see is Tati, y'all. I'm in and out of consciousness. all I hear literally is Tati's voice.
Yes. So I finally got the security in there walking over to help us or whatever, because I'm like, we couldn't pick Jay up. Like, we couldn't. We tried to help her put her on the couch across so she could lay down because she kept falling. At one point, she almost hit her. Well, she actually hit the side of her head, but it could have been a lot worse on her way down. So we're stressed out. I'm stressed out. Every time I look at Kiki's freaking laughing. She's freaking laughing. So we finally get her outside. I actually like get to the chase. Okay.
No, hurry the fuck up. Walking. I remember walking. They
helped her out. They helped her outside.
Tati was like, help her walk. And then I was like, I don't need no fucking help somehow. I don't know why I said that. I fell again. We outside. Ambulance come. I'm in a stretcher. And I'm at the hospital until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
Saturday.
Okay, we're back.
So this is where we trying to let y'all understand how Keke is not like, she don't come through, because we just said we had to help her take off her shit, drop her off. But soon we need some help. All I needed was
we're driving her here and there, like literally everything that Keke needs help with to this point. She's being accommodated every single time. But she couldn't even get Jay water, and it was a serious emergency.
Oh damn!
She was in the hospital. So basically, yeah, they hauled her off.
We
knew she was okay, we both was telling Jay, was like, no, Jay, you have to tell us stuff like this, because we wouldn't have known. We didn't know to take her serious fast enough to get her help, because we're literally thinking that she playing or something. We didn't know what was going on. It took us a minute for it to register. But yeah, so Jay goes off to the hospital, and then me and Keke, we end up going to Ty's event or whatever, finishing off the night or whatever, and then we're back at the hotel, and that's literally the end of night one.
Yeah, night one is crazy. I didn't even get to do anything night one. So let's fast forward night two. Night two, we got reservations at Chapman and Kirby. We got reservations at 12 o'clock. Party starts at 4. We didn't know, so we just got early reservations. We get dressed, we put on our clothes. Keke did not like her outfit, but she also didn't bring no heels. Feet wasn't done, toes, the hands wasn't done. But
that's night one, Jomo. Just night one.
So we get to the spot. Me and Tati got our heels on. We ready to sit down and eat. We sit down. I'm like, what y'all getting? Keke immediately says, I'm not gonna eat. So we like, here we go with this bullshit. We know damn well you want to eat. So let's not play that.
Oh, and before we even get far enough into the story, so the first thing that she told Jay was, I only have $16 on my DoorDash card, because she was telling us that she didn't have access to no money. First, that she didn't have access to no money.
Wait a minute.
Then, when it's time to go get something to eat, I only have $16 on my DoorDash card. I only have $16. She paid for her first meal at Nando's. Mind you, she probably used all 16 of those dollars for her meal. So I feel like she had more, because she kept changing it. It went from 16 to now I got 27. But go ahead, Jay.
Oh no.
So we at the spot, finna eat. She said she don't want to eat. We like, girl, give me some damn food. We gonna put on your fucking tab. So then she said, oh my God, here she go, y'all. I've never had friends like this before who pay for my shit. Oh, all that bullshit. We like, girl, it's food.
Right. And mind you, then the friends that she was supposed to come with walked into Chapman and Kirby, and she's like, oh, that's them. They just
hell
she's feeling guilty
no.
Because she's just a scammer, y'all. Go ahead, Jay.
So you saw them at Swim Thick, and then you saw them at the same place that they were eating food.
$16 is crazy. And they asked how old is she? She's 30, y'all. She's too grown.
If I owe somebody money, I'm gonna get the minimum food. Like, I got a fucking side salad and some fries. Tati got a fucking avocado bread. She got chicken waffles and all and a drink. So we good though. We cool. We got her tab.
Her tab came up to $50.
Yeah, her tab $6. They don't take Apple Pay. So I'm like, damn, Tati, all I bring is my tab. But baby, go ahead and pay for it. Let me send you my shit now. I immediately send my portion, because I don't play that shit. So
and that's when I really start. That's when it starts to making me mad, because I'm just like, no. First of all, I already put from my perspective, I'm sitting there getting low key heated, because I'm like, I already paid for the car, then I have to pay for the hotel. Now, Keke, you don't have money even for your food.
By the way, y'all,
you just said you didn't have no money at all. Then you have money for your freaking your first meal, but now you don't have no money. So now I'm finding out that I'm gonna have to put her meal on my tab too, and I already have to pay I paid for me and Jay, but Jay's immediately sent me her money because she had the money. It's not like she was broke. Keke, she just freaking was being a moocher. So yeah, so I ended up paying $50 for her.
No, you don't take your ass nowhere, especially not out of town, out of state, nowhere when you don't have no money. You Especially being a big girl too, girl, you know you like to eat, if nothing else. Like, you at least need to have money to pay for your own food. Come
And I'm saying
on.
that you feel like, how can you have $16, but then your tab ended up being $50?
We was trying not to be messed up, y'all, because we thinking that this girl is not scamming us at this point. I didn't think that she was really gonna do us how she did us, but there definitely were signs that were coming up here and there that the stuff that she was saying was being inconsistent. You went from saying you didn't have no money at all to now you have $16 on your DoorDash card, and then ended up later saying she had $27 on her card. It's like, what is it?
So after because I can't take too much complaining. I ain't finna be coddling your ass. Like Tati was saying.
At this point,
if you really want to
Keke, do you really have a job?
So
I mean, if you drive for DoorDash, that's nothing to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, people make living doing DoorDash and Uber and all that other stuff. Like,
go to the next spot.
So
before that, we want.
Also, too, like,
I don't want to
she said she was a BBW model, so like,
all the men making sure we got water.
Depending on the range of model that you are, brand is could be decent.
And me,
now there's a
while
difference
we're at
between Ashley Graham, but you know what I mean?
Texting Brittany the whole time, probably like giving her all the tea on, Jay falling out and stuff like that. Being messy, texting her the whole time while she on our tab. Meanwhile, if Brittany really wants to see her, she live in Houston, so she could have came and picked her up. Never came to pick her up, but she's sitting up there kikiing with Brittany, but eating on our dime.
She kept talking about I was supposed to be meeting Shamar before y'all even supposed to come out here. I was supposed to hang out with Shamar because y'all know she live in Houston. And I'm like, girl, tell fucking Shamar to come pick you up there. Ain't nobody stopping you from being with fucking Brittany. Tell that hoe to pull up. She said,
because we had already had. She does stuff for attention, y'all. She asked us like 50 times, like, "Oh, are you cool? Like, can you and Brittany?" Meanwhile, Brittany, she don't want to come, so she just keeps bringing this shit up. She's draining as fuck. Talking about,
good lord.
I will, baby, Brittany don't better than be around me. So the fact she even brought it up was even like,
okay.
Shamar, the one who had no neck, the one who was combobulated in the body. That's Brittany. The one who was
tied. Like the live and share it.
Oh God.
So we get back to get ice cream.
I am flabbermagulped right now.
Order my stuff.
Oh my God.
I needed some food. So she
wait a what?
I'm like, she said, Jay. I said, oh, I gotta pay for yours. I forgot. She said, yeah. And I'm like, okay, baby, go ahead and order your ice cream then.
Mind you, right after that, she ended up spending $10 at the gas station. So she had the money to pay for her ice cream. She just kept going in and out of her victim story to get us to pay for stuff. But she couldn't get me this time because guess what? They didn't have the flavor that I like. They only had 3 vegan ice cream. So I said, just forget it. I'm not getting it because she was up there ordering.
She called Brittany Shamar, child. Oh my God.
And then enough time for your stuff. You should just got a scoop, baby. Not all that extras and toppings and cherries and shit on top. If somebody else, you're supposed to get the most basic stuff.
She's probably too lazy to model consistently. Because if she moves slow, that means she don't make it to her appointments on time. Probably don't be making it to shootings and bookings. Once you become unreliable and inconsistent, that shit shows, and don't nobody want to work with you.
I'll let y'all know because she's sitting up there talking about the math was wrong. Over 20. I had $22. She got refunded $22 on her incidental. But you sit up here talking about the money that you ain't got. You spent $9 at the gas station, but you didn't have $9 for your
we go to the gas station after that because she said she needs a Coke. So she got a Coke in the big ass king size. And we get back to the hotel and we said, okay, let's start taking our showers now. Tati immediately in the shower. I get in after Tati, and I'm like, girl, you don't get in the shower? Because it's time gonna start going fast and you move slow, get in the shower. I asked her 5-10 times to get in the shower. She refused to get in the shower. I'm like, Keke, again, we ain't gonna say too much, but get in the shower. She kept putting it off. So Tati said, I'm gonna change my hair. So Tati had long braids in her hair at one point. She wants to take them out to switch it up. So I'm like, okay. So once I see Tati doing it for like 25 minutes, I'm like, okay, do you need some help? He said, yeah, I need some help, but she needs some scissors.
Like a real friend asking me if I need help, and I said yes. We asked Keke. Oh, tell her about the razor, Jay. Tell him everything.
So yes. So I've been asking about scissors because she want to cut this shit out. So immediately when I said, okay, I'm gonna come help you, which we have.
Exactly, Craven Chrissy put 2 and 2 together. That's why the room was crazy.
That's why the room was smelling like a sewer. But listen.
Oh God!
I start helping her.
Oh my God! Okay.
Shit over with. Y'all guess what she do? I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. She hides in the bathroom the entire 20
done. As soon as we're done, she walks out.
As soon as we get done and get it all out her hair, then she gonna say, oh, I think I got a razor. While we taking her hair down, we've been asking for some sharp the whole time. And Tati looked at me with a death stare. I said, girl, let me make us a fucking drink.
Right. After I've been struggling for like almost 30 minutes, I think I got a razor in my bag. And then me and Jay both get quiet because I asked
You
everybody.
did that same thing on the show, having Brandon cook all that food.
Like,
it's adding up now.
Yes, it's all making sense. Listen, I'm a good judge of character. I knew there was something about Keke.
You called it.
And yo, you know why this is crazy? And yes, she do go high because I believe that's the same thing that she did to Brandon to avoid helping to cook and cleaning up is the same thing she be doing.
Damn it, you just said it.
Anytime somebody asks her for help, she's going to
I will say this for the record. I was just following the show for what it is, but my opinion did change over time. Okay, so listen.
We were a few steps
because we can only judge what we saw on TV. So
own friend water.
Yep.
Hold on, and in that 25 minutes that she was in the bathroom, I hope she took a shower.
Right.
What did she tell you? She was like, you make fast money. Some shit like that.
Yes. So she be pocket watching and the stuff that she be saying, she throws little jabs in there, but then try to be like, oh, that's not how I meant it, right? Like, so she was just like, while I was sitting there, I was talking about how like we should have spent more money because sometimes if you spend more money, you just have a better experience. We could have hired somebody to get our vlog content for us because I take this shit serious. I'm already a creative, so it's just like I'm trying to invest in our craft. So if we really trying to do this, like let's do this. It's split in 3 ways, so it's not like it's breaking none of our backs. So I'm sitting up here talking about next time, like let's just spend a little bit more money and like get a photographer and stuff like that to help us out. And she said, oh well, that's easy for you to say because you make fast money. So now you count on my pockets. But she was literally so mad at Jay when we were in the group chat beforehand when she said that we should all pay separately. She was like, we should bring cash and we should pay different. And she was like, I'm not broke. She literally got an attitude with Jay because she took it personally.
Because I knew I didn't want no bullshit. Like, I don't be going on trips with bitches. I don't do that. So I'm like, okay, I've been hearing about the horror stories. Everybody bring their own money. Don't even bring no car. Bring cash. I make that idea. It'll make it so you can pay for what you want to pay for if you don't want to spend that much. Y'all, she also got mad at me at the bottle that I got. She did not like that I spent $85 on a tequila bottle, but now you're splitting everything 3 ways. So $85 on a tequila bottle, at least we won't be sick drinking it. At least it's quality liquor.
She wanted us drinking well, bottom of the barrel.
Jose Cuervo or something like that.
She wanted to wake up hungover, headache, and all this different stuff. So she complained that, complain that she had heat exhaustion, just like she did on the show. Like, girl, you be trying to just.
So we getting dressed, y'all. Me and Tati are done. We on live on TikTok at this point, waiting on her to get done. She taking her sweet time getting done. I'm like, oh, I don't like how this fits me. And then y'all, another thing, she ain't like that. We ain't like the room code. She mad talking about we skinny. And next time we need to travel with somebody who in the middle sizes because she got the room freezing. And I'm finna be cold.
Mind you, she didn't pay a cent for the room, and we're both freezing cold. But we're supposed to always cater to Keke. She can't help nobody with nothing.
No,
she can't help me with water. She can't help me with the braids. But we're supposed to care about Keke at all costs before our own selves. She literally was getting a real attitude talking about how hot it was. Y'all got it hot in here.
Hot, but it was not hot in there.
Right, she want E&J.
The hell? So yeah, so we like Keke, it's time to go. We have we have things to do. We supposed to go and meet up with Ty. She's taking all day to put on that brown big dress. So we get dressed and then we leave her, y'all. So then she come down like, why would y'all not tell me I was leaving? We said, baby, we told you 10 times we was leaving now.
They had a whole timer. She was the one who was keeping our time the whole time. If we had an hour to go, Jay be like, okay, we got an hour. I'm putting it on the timer. So she knew the whole time how much time we had left. Jay would call it out. Okay, we got 19 minutes. We got 9 minutes.
This is kind of making me wonder, like, what happened behind the scenes? Did she like show up on time for like the segments and the activities on the show?
Right.
I mean, she probably. I ain't gonna say she had to, but shit, I wouldn't be surprised if she slept most of the time because we called a lot of her sleeping.
Yeah, we did.
And she got mad at that. Why would y'all leave me? Like, girl, you said you don't take elevator, take the stairs. We'll meet you.
She always wanted to play victim. Any chance, even over the smallest step, anytime she got to try to make a scene, like somebody leaving her out or leaving her behind, she wouldn't say so. She was so draining. Oh, I thought y'all was in the bathroom. Where did y'all go? She heard us leave the room. I thought, why would we both be in the bathroom and it's so quiet in the room? It's literally just you there.
Why in that bathroom when that bathroom smell like that? But
I didn't know y'all left. Exactly. And the bathroom smelled a mess. All types of panties on the
No,
floor.
Jay.
She didn't care that it was
No,
three
Josh,
people in
rather.
the room. All types of panties.
Yeah.
And spilled stuff on the
Facts.
floor. That's why I was adamant about cleaning up the first night because I'm like, no. I was literally cleaning up behind her, putting stuff in the trash can because I'm like, we need the maid. Like when she knocked and we wasn't ready, I was like, please come back. We're gonna have our stuff ready. Please come back and clean this up because it was a mess.
Mess, y'all. It was nasty in there. When I walked in, I was like, ooh, because I don't play that. I don't play that shit. So yeah, she come down and say, y'all left me. She's like, okay, baby, we thought you knew we were gone, whatever. So we in the car, everything cool at this point. We go to Thai shit, everything cool. We go to the next spot. She decides to at the spot 501.
Brandon knew y'all owe Brandon an apology.
So the girl gave her like some Tito's. And she started drinking Tito's, and I'm like, why the fuck would you drink? She said, you want some of this? I'm like, no, Tati ain't drink that shit either because we've been drinking tequila. Why the fuck would you mix some terrible cheap ass Tito's with your tequila? So y'all, we got 5 a.m. flight. On the way there, we said, okay, we gotta go home now. Let's just start getting dressed now. Take our showers. Tati's adamant on Keke not taking a shower because
she would have made us all late and we would have all missed our flights. I'm not fucking with you, Keke. We're getting to this airport.
Damn.
Like no, and you're not about to make me feel bad or be on live or talking about how we left you at the room and you missed your flight.
Let's go back. We gotta go back. Before we end the night, we stopped at Jack in the Box because she's hungry. Again, y'all, only thing we ate was Chapman and Kirby's at 12 o'clock. So she gets
y'all didn't know what a burger. You know what?
A triple meal that you can get at Jack in the Box. But mind you, she didn't have no money, right? And she didn't have no access to funds. She had already spent her $16 or now her $27. But you could afford to get you the biggest meal in Jack in the Box. So she always had money. She always had access to funds. She was just lying. She was scamming us the whole time. She always had her money.
Oh, now that's fucked up.
Eat her food first. I'm like, baby, let's get in the shower. I take my shower. Tati quickly get undressed and just get a quick nap because she's been driving. I immediately get in the shower because I don't play that shit. And then Keke just sits there, eats her triple burger, large fry, large Coke, and 2 tacos.
Taking her sweet time, y'all.
Oh,
she was pissing me off. That's why I had to take a nap because I'm like, I'm not about to do this with you.
No.
Yeah. So then I'm like, take your shower. Tati said, no, do not take
Listen now, I like Jack in the Box too. When they munchie meal comes with a burger, 2 tacos, your side of fries, and a drink for $11 now. I mean,
in the car, I'm on the phone with a man.
It's a deal.
Driving Keke in the back seat.
But I mean, you can at least afford it, Gigi. This is different, child.
So we trying to get gas. Y'all know Tati Nails.
You right. I ain't trying to take a trip with somebody and they ain't got no money. That's
exactly.
Her nails so long she can't pull the card out. I asked Keke 3 times, but she right behind Tati where the gas station put a pump there. I said, Keke, please, you put your hand in there and at least just pull her card out. Cause I was finna pay.
My card, y'all.
Her card out. Cause I was finna pay.
My card, y'all. Multiple times. Anytime we asked her to do anything, it was a problem, y'all. She had a problem with doing anything for anybody else. But get this, I can't wait to tell y'all what she had the nerve to ask me on the way.
So look, at the 3rd time, I'm like, she said, wait, what are you asking me to do? And I'm like, girl, put your fucking hand out the window and pull the card out for her. Her nails are too long. But then it wouldn't even work, so we just decided to go to one that's close to the airport. We get to the one at the airport, and I'm on the phone. After I pumped together, I went inside to pay with my card. I'm like, cool. Tab. Me and Tati got a running tab. But man, let's go back. While we getting dressed, Tati keeps saying, Jay, get a spreadsheet going. So we know how much we spent. So I'm getting the spreadsheet going. I say how much it is. She ain't really say much. Me and Tati said, yeah, this is true. I even put it in chat.
Mind you, Jay does numbers for a career. So ain't no mess up with the bill. We've been keeping track. I sent her all the information and she had a spreadsheet.
Oh.
I had everything. I got a whole Excel sheet. So we got it going on. So then So we get back in the car. I'm on the phone with this man, but I hear Tati talking about. I hear Keke say, "Can you drop me off at the terminal?" And so you tell how that happened.
Yeah. Okay. Tequila asked me again. I didn't see it, but yeah. Okay. So y'all, I had to drop off the rental car, and then we were all gonna go to the airport. So this girl, instead of feeling like she's gonna walk with the rest of us, she had the nerve to ask me after she couldn't even get out of the car and swipe the card for the gas. She gonna have the nerve to ask me, Tati, my flight is coming up first. Do you mind just dropping me off at the terminal? I ignored the fuck out of her because no, you're gonna have to walk with the rest of us.
Like 3 times.
She asked me one time and I just stopped talking to her. So I literally know you're gonna be with us. We're gonna drop this car off together, because if we're behind, it's more than likely because of you anyway. You want to sit and eat your food when you know we only have like an hour, because we didn't get home until literally like 3 o'clock. Our flights were like at 5, and nobody was packed but me.
So while we pull up to the spot, me and Tati getting everything together in the car. I look up. This is the fastest we have ever seen Keke all the way a mile away, ready to trucking it. We like, damn. So she moved fast when it's some shit, her shit.
Yeah.
So me and Tati, so on the way to our little terminal, me and Tati just talking. Like, we just was like, some shit wasn't adding up. So we were just talking about it, like, okay, I hope she's getting the money shit. I don't like having I don't like asking nobody for shit or do nothing for me. So we don't play that shit. The next day, Tati sent the little money that she owed me. Me and Tati immediately we sent our shit.
Yeah.
So we got the plane, everything good. Keke texted us because she had a layover. She texted us, but she did make her flight. She said, "Y'all, I was throwing up all on a flight. I'm so hungover." But again, y'all, we had Tito.
I'm emailing Dub for sponsorships. You know what?
So
Tequila. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
I text Tati and I said, "Did you get your money?" This is now Monday. And she says, "No."
And I wasn't even gonna press her about it, y'all, because I'm like, Keke wouldn't do me like that. This is before I knew what she did to the other girl. So I'm thinking, Keke wouldn't do that. Like, she said she gonna have the money. Fine, I'm gonna give her the whole day or whatever, because I know she might need a nap or whatever. I know how it is. I needed to take my nap. I took my day to decompress. I'm like, all right, surely she's gonna, handle this. Or, it's Monday, so, and you're back in Atlanta, so nothing should be frauded, because she said the problem was she was out of town and this and the third. So I'm like, okay, cool, she gonna send me the money.
The whole story, y'all. She got a new bank account. It was just a whole grand story that she gave us. She got Wells Fargo now, and now they think it's fraud because she went out of town. All type of shit.
So then, unprovoked, she gets in. This is the last time she was in the chat. Unprovoked, she gets in the chat on Monday, and she says, "Y'all, I'm out on lunch or whatever. And I'm gonna go to the bank. So Tati, y'all should have y'all money soon." This is what she said.
On her lunch break. I'm on my way to Wells Fargo on my lunch break. I'm going to get you y'all money. Nothing happened after that.
I know she didn't even go to the branch, y'all. I know she just was lying about everything. Exactly. I'm so ATO. That's her vibes. Like, she literally is she's a scammer.
So later that night, me and Tati got on the phone. And at this point, I'm holding in a lot because all of that shit that happened on the trip, I didn't know if Tati was feeling the same way. Because immediately on the trip, I knew to myself, I said, I will never go out of town and get with the Keke. I knew it before I even said anything to Tati. And my mind was made up. I'm done. So I on the phone with Tati.
That's why she never met me, because she can't afford it. You know what, y'all? Y'all need to stop.
And we like, oh my God.
Y'all need
saw that too.
to
You
stop.
smelled that.
It
too.
makes
All that
sense.
bullshit. We was like, okay, that same fucked up experience. Cool. So then I said, we like, okay, we're gonna get her till noon on Wednesday, which is yesterday. So this was a whole 24 hours.
How much, y'all? I will sell some cat and get y'all money. Oh my
We're gonna
Lord.
say, hey, because we want her to say something, because you don't owe the money. Say like, hey y'all, either say I'm in a bind or I'm gonna get y'all on Friday. Say something. I gotta pay you back in installment. She ain't say none.
Yeah.
So the next day came, nothing. But she's posting on Facebook. She's posting on Threads. So we like, oh. So then Tati, I sent a text and I said, what did I say? I said, hey, you got at 12 o'clock. I said,
Our whole
hey,
tab was over 600, but was split up. It was like
nothing happened.
Basically trying to get like, okay, what's going on? Because she wasn't gonna say nothing. Mind you, remember, if y'all watched the other parts of the story, where I talked about the other girls that she was originally supposed to be going to Houston with, they said that she would just stop replying in the chat. So literally the last message that we got was her saying that she was on her lunch break and that she was gonna send us the money. So we hadn't heard from her since. Then, okay, so when she didn't say nothing, we didn't even press her. I let Jay, she said that in the chat, and then 2 hours later, she still hadn't said nothing. So I tried to call her. Guess what she did? Typical Keke fashion, she did not pick up the phone. She knows exactly why I'm calling her. She didn't pick up. So she only hit me up after I freaking hit up Brandon, because she's always with Brandon. She's either always with him or they talk on the phone every single day. There's no way that she didn't talk to him. So I hit him up because I knew that he
Okay, so how they always together now? Like, has he moved to Atlanta and
he hit me, owes me the money,
Right.
nothing like that.
or did
After
she
I
moved?
hit up
Wait,
Brandon,
did she move to Atlanta? Because wasn't she in Chicago?
With a whole bunch of BS. So
I
at
think
first,
he
remember,
was in
y'all, she
Chicago.
said the only
Because
problem
it was
that
a
it
distance
fraud on her account
relationship.
and that she was out of town. So that's the reason why she didn't have the money. She never said that she was broke and she just didn't have no money. She said the only problem was the fraud situation. Mind you, it's Monday. The whole Monday, she had all day to call and get that straight. The banks were open all day.
Not have his ass in it. You know what?
Oh my God, I'm so fucking exhausted. What was it?
So then, she calls me. So Tati tells me what the conversation was about. I'm like, okay, cool. She called. I'm gonna call her back because I'm on the phone with Tati. So I call her back. She say like, I think Tati's upset. I just don't think Tati has patience. I'm really trying to. I'm gonna get it back by the end of the week, and I'm just going through a lot. I'm like, Tati, you should have just said instead of going MIA, you should have said, hey y'all, this what happened. I'm working on it. You with MIA, you don't do that with somebody.
And she was consciously avoiding us because she wouldn't even. And my thing was, if she would have even just gave me $50, that would have gave me faith that
Brandon still talks to that cat fire.
She only owed Jay like $10. She didn't even send the $10, y'all.
Shut up.
She was out to lunch, so she's buying herself lunch. She has money.
On the phone with me, she was like, "Okay, well, I'm happy you're not as mad as Tati. I'm gonna pick up my food and then I'm gonna figure it out." And then I called Tati back like, "Oh no," because this is what she said. She said, "I don't even think I think that's too much of what I owe because I got the real I got the invoice from the hotel and we didn't spend that much." I'm like, "So if you got an invoice or the receipt, just send it so we can."
Right.
But even if and
she kept on saying, I have the receipts. She didn't send nothing, y'all. She was like, I can show y'all that, I can show y'all everything that's going on with my bank. She did not send that one receipt. Nothing.
She only owed $225. That is nothing. That is nothing to an adult. It ain't like
But I'm impatient and I didn't even press her. About it. Jay was the one who asked her, and then I called her and I told her the problem was the communication and all that stuff. But I'm impatient, and I don't have a right to be mad when you sat up there and ate on my dime. You let me pay for that hotel, knowing you still have money and access to your money. I paid for the car, and I was driving us all
Tati
around.
was the same child. That's what she was.
About the fact that if I didn't come and if I moved my flight back, that she would have to pay in Ubers. So just imagine if I didn't pick you up, you would have had to pay more for the Ubers to get around, right? But you trying to nickel and dime me over an extra $25? Crazy. But I'm in the wrong.
Yeah, they should went on just Steve Harvey with this one.
The whole time, I'm the one saying stuff because Tati, y'all don't know Tati. Like, I know Tati at this point.
Literally, I would have, no, somebody said she should have gave interest. If it was me, I would have automatically off top gave you $250 just because the fact that you had my back. You had my back and you didn't let me go hungry in a place where I didn't have access to money.
Out of town. But you got all these niggas in Houston.
Not only that, but after it takes you a certain amount of time to pay it back, like just off top, just because of, the person having to wait, now to respect, like, hey, yeah.
You know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
But $225, I mean, especially for a trip out of state somewhere else, that's cheap as fuck. That's really not. For a whole weekend? Yeah, that's cheap.
Exactly. She still hasn't said nothing. And if she was actually innocent, anybody in their right mind would be defending themselves. Like, no, that's not what happened. Oh, yada, yada, yada.
And my bad, y'all, when I said that if she lived in Atlanta, she shouldn't have to go to the park. But even if it wasn't in Atlanta, it was in Houston. But whether it's Houston or Atlanta, if you know somebody there, keep your fees low. Keep the overhead low.
Told her, like, it's up now. Like, this gonna be the most expensive $225 that you ever didn't spend because you're not about to scam me in peace. You're not about to scam me in peace and sit up here and eat your lunch every day, DoorDash and everything else. She told us that she DoorDash every day. It costs $30 minimum to just get DoorDash, but $225
is fucking ridiculous for DoorDash.
And listen, but you can make, a lot of money a day. You can make over $200 a day doing DoorDash if you really do it. And even if you make $100, you can send them $25, or $40 every day until you pay it off.
Literally just running up other people's tabs, and you have no consideration for nobody else but your freaking self, and can ask everybody for help, but you can't even help me take down my braids.
Woo, child.
Off of you, like, and that's why I was just like, that's why I don't care. Like, people can think that I just be getting mad. No, I said I'll never be friends with her. I would never go on another trip with her, and I went in on her in the group chat. She didn't say nothing because she's wrong. She's wrong.
And let me tell y'all this.
Funky and broke, absolutely.
I knew from when it wasn't just like I'm on my period smell. It was a very fuck it. Let's get into it. I feel like even when niggas was pulling me and Tati to their section or trying to talk to us, people would be about her and was like it was very strong. It wasn't just like a below. It was like a body shit. The shit was all over like cold cuts. It was cold. It wasn't BV. It wasn't that type of smell. It was like cold.
Okay, so evidently she either didn't smell like that on the show and was showing a different side of herself to try to make herself look different, or she would smell like this on the show and y'all knew this.
Take a shower. They had to take her to take a shower.
Wait, y'all. And then on the show, it was very much like on the show. I didn't sleep in the girls' room, so I don't know how she was like in there. But I remember I was in the kitchen a lot. She always used to leave shit in the kitchen, Oreos and milk and Cokes and shit. She never washed her dishes. She never like was a type to tidy for herself. She don't cook for herself. She don't do shit for herself. So I know that on the show. But being in because I didn't, y'all, when the hotel in Atlanta, I didn't stay with them at the hotel because it's like two beds. I stayed with my friend. Fuck it. So I didn't know. I didn't smell Keke when I was around her briefly in Atlanta. But this time, I think it must have been, I don't know what, Tati, what was it?
Sorry, I'm reading this comment. Wait, what did you say? Absolutely not on my watch. Y'all funny as hell.
You know where the smell came from because I didn't smell it in Atlanta. But I thought it was just me. So the first thing I tell Tati on the phone was, I'm not going to lie, Tati. It just smelled
horrible. It stank. It was a mix of must. It was must, a little bit of period, a little bit of cuckoo. I was over it. She stank.
No.
I was willing to be hot because I was going to roll down the windows, and that's why I kept rolling down the windows and saying, "Well, I'm gonna just turn off the air because I could not breathe."
I think she stayed in Atlanta. Brandon stayed in Alabama. Understood.
I couldn't breathe either, y'all.
I agree with you.
Which she did.
That's true. You can't.
The reason why I didn't say nothing off top is because she had a good time. She was trying to tell us about what happened at Slim Thick, and I'm like, okay, whatever, tell us about it.
Hell, he might be funky too. Y'all stop it.
Really real. You don't need it.
Oh my god.
And if you already know that you're on your period, you should be extra cleanly. And it's Houston. It's hot as hell. And Jay told her to get in the shower. She's like, Keke, take a shower.
Take a motherfucking shower.
That's your hint. Do you really need people to freaking tell you that you stink just so that she could be playing victim again and trying to make it seem like somebody being mean to her? No. She knew that she stunk and she got the clue. If somebody's begging you to take a shower, unless you're slow as hell, you get the hint.
Yeah, and it wasn't a good. I promise you, it wasn't something you could just like.
Being that big, you should not have to be forced to wash yourself. You should automatically want to wash yourself, knowing that there's extra layers to you, and you. That extra skin trap smell, like no, and like they said, it's hot.
I'm walking up. I know my legs is long. I'm walking.
And for her, if she was on her period,
no, baby, not coming from me.
Then. Oh my god, that's just nasty in so many ways.
We was at the I don't know. Then she's typing when we leave Chapman, she come to the hotel like, hey guys, I don't know how I feel like people pulling up, they pulling up to the sections and I'm big. It's just like, girl, you always gotta. Why is it always?
Mind you, I was validating her the whole trip. She's so draining. Literally, I kept on telling her, Keke, you look great. Keke, you're fine. Keke, you look good. Like your outfit is fine. Keke, you look validating her 24/7 hours of the day. And it's just like, what do you want? But she got the nerve to sit up here and like nickel the paper. You getting rides, you getting chauffeur, you got a place to sleep. She had her own bed because nobody wants to sleep.
Me and Tati have to sleep together. But listen, she even was like, this is the most fun I've had every time I came to Houston every year. This is the most fun I've had. You think you ain't paid for shit. You have
exactly, and now she ghosted us.
Wow.
They said a peep. She didn't say a peep, and that's what made me blast her. Because I'm like, you know what? You really don't give a f because you already did this to somebody else. God knows who she's been scammed in the past, but it ends with me today, baby. Because everybody gonna know you're a scammer if I have to fucking say something. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna open my mouth and I'm gonna say something. You're not gonna scam me in peace. You're not about to be sitting up there enjoying a lunch on my dime, eating food on my dime today, tomorrow, the next day, off my $225 because you feel like you could get away with it because you think I'm so nice that I won't say nothing. I'm fed up. You drained me. You ruined the trip. You stank. You had the room messed up. She had period panties laying all around.
Oh no!
That is two other
no!
In there.
No!
She didn't clean up after herself. Literally, she was the worst. And that's where I'm
So I really want to get to all of y'all
my.
questions. If y'all, what questions y'all got right now?
Well, I will say one thing, Tati, you shouldn't have validated her. That's when you tell the truth. Like, no, girl, you too big to be in here smelling like this and
Make sure
have
y'all
this shit
follow me
laying out
on
here like
my
this.
page. Y'all
Ain't
smell
nobody trying to be
Well,
in here like this. Matter of fact,
so
now I'm finna switch
so you know
rooms.
we
I need
go.
you to go
I
ahead and
just want to
send me
say
the
shout
money
out
for
to the
this room
viewers because
because this right
everything
here,
that
I
y'all
ain't
said
gonna get
about
my
her was
deposit back with
absolutely
it
right.
smelling like this.
Everything that y'all clocked her on that we were trying to give her the benefit of the doubt about, you guys were right. You guys clocked it. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna end the live. I'm hungry. I'm famished. I'm hot. I'm mad because having to recap this, and this is the last time I'm benefit of the doubt about it because that y'all follow me here on Instagram. If we have to do any updates or if she has anything to say, anything at all other than the truth and a sorry and a Cash App and a Venmo, PayPal, then we will be back and we can talk about it. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Well, everybody, welcome, and welcome. Hey, Erica 7D. Josh, do you want to come up and okay, child.
Lady, give me
Okay.
some White House. Roddy Digital Mom, I love you.
First of all, shout out to Coach Tark. Monetize whatever that is, child. Welcome in, everybody. I'm like, wait a minute. No shade to the woman that just came up, but like we went from them to that face popping up like that. Hang on now. Listen, can we get like a thank you for watching this live? Your next live will start in 5, 4, 3. Can we have a transition? Child, welcome in, everybody. This is the Never Ever Mets. If you're seeing the towel, Keke is swimming in her own thick hell. So basically, Keke was going to go to Swim Thick, which is how can I put this? This is the Thickalicious Church of God in Christ family reunion that happens every summer. Me, as the bishop of the church, I could not attend our family reunion, but that's neither here nor there. But Keke was going to go with some other ladies, right? And turns out that she could not pay for her part with those ladies, so then she switched it up with her two new best friends from OWN's biggest show at the time, the Never Ever Mets, and basically disrespected them and the entire trip. Cheated them out of her being responsible for not paying for a hotel room, only having $16, but then happened to get $27 on her DoorDash card. And I read it out loud for y'all. There's a DoorDash card, there's a DoorDash credit card from consumers, and then there's a prepaid DoorDash card. If you're a DoorDash driver, that's how you get paid. Then Jay fell over at a club, passing out. Tati and Keke didn't know that she had this pass out condition. Child, welcome in, everybody. Damn. Gigi, where are you mentally right now after all this? Because I
Mentally,
don't know.
I am drinking water because I have to make sure that I hydrate my damn self after that. That was a lot of tea.
It was. Yeah, Josh, I will drop the link for you, brother, because child, it was it.
This
And listen, y'all know, like I said, I am the bishop of the Thickalicious Church of God in Christ, and we welcome everybody as they are. But damn it, we keep the men in the church based on how the women look and smell. Damn it, shit.
listen,
Hey.
I said this from the beginning when the show was going on, that there was something untrustworthy about Keke. There was something about her that was very manipulative. She's very deceptive. She's a con artist.
Good, brother. Welcome in.
But this is, I was not expecting all of what we just got.
Are you flabbergasted?
Flabbermagagged, flabbermagalled, flabbermahooved. I am behooved. I am disheveled and behooved. I don't know. You know what? I can't even those nope. I
Why
don't
do
even
I
think that
why do I
touches the
feel
surface.
why do I feel like the Grinch would be like, listen, I live on a mountain, okay? And I live in trash. I eat glass. But listen, I chose this life, okay? You have a choice. I feel like the Grinch would even be offended by this. Um, by the way, I hope that was a decent Grinch impression. Of course, I cannot impersonate the one, the only, the true Jim Carrey, but I hope I did my part. Josh, welcome in. I said this to Gigi because I learned all this at work. Shout out to Millie Chun TV. That's where I first learned it from. And then I got an IG message from Gigi, from Melanie, Rain, Tati, and then I got a message from Josh. And I said to Gigi, Josh, that this is making season 1 look like an innocent baby in a cradle. Like, let me tell you something. Shout out to the season 1 cast, because y'all did not do this damn much. I mean, yeah,
I was thinking to myself too. I said, shit, we got along better than I thought we did.
I mean, that whole thing with, Aaron H. and Diamond, I mean, I would rather see that again than this, because, y'all, this goes past the show. That goes to personal mental health, esteem, and how you view yourself. I mean, and when they said when they said they're gonna try to get on YouTube, I'm like, child. when they do hashtag the never ever met, they're gonna be like, motherfuckers, really? I'm like, y'all said y'all were going live at 4:00, but Central Time. Did y'all not think people were gonna go live on YouTube and talk about this? So Josh, where are you right now, brother, with all this? Because this was a lot. Erica, feel free to chime in with what you saw at the end. But Josh, where are you at, my man?
I mean, honestly, I know you said y'all was flabbergasted. This didn't surprise me at all. Like I got the vibe from her. I've met people like her, and she reminds me of a lot of people. So a lot of this I kind of seen. So I'm kind of glad that Brandon got vindicated a little bit, because the way, because I just had that feeling, and yeah, this just kind of proved what I always had a hunch about. So I'm not surprised at all, to be honest.
I think what makes me so shocked, it's not the fact of that she's done this. I think it's the fact that she's being actually called out for it, because she was pacified so much during the show. There was so much baby in her. There was a lot of people, looking at Brandon as the bad guy instead of actually looking at her and holding her accountable. So for somebody to say, no, I'm going to hold you accountable for what you're doing, I'm going to call you out, I think it's about time. But like I said, when it comes to Tatiana and like the whole, smell thing, she said she kept validating her. Sometimes in that validation, you have to be honest. Like, you can be people use the term people use the term friend loosely. So like when you say you're a friend, see, like, I'm the type of friend, I'm not gonna give you what you want, I'm gonna give you what you need. And in that need, it might be some hard truth. And in that hard truth, it might be, yo, listen here. One, we already starting off wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're not being respectful of my time. You're not being respectful of my money. And now that the space that we're in, you're not being respectful with that, because there's 3 women that's inside of a small confined space. When you have one of those women being a bigger person, 3 vaginas are going to smell anyway, especially, after a long day. Now, they might not all smell as bad. Okay, there's different smells. But still, when you have a person that's on their period, that's not bathing properly, that's holding in heat, sweat, that is stank and nasty. And I feel like Tati, instead of just validating her, no, let her know, this is not how it should be.
Right.
So
Yeah.
like I said, I'm just shocked at the fact that, like, okay, they're calling it out. They're actually holding her accountable, holding her
Right.
feet to the fire right now. That's what's shocking. But I called it from the beginning. She was not to be trusted.
No, you did. And like I said before, I love how we tackle the show, because you need a male and female perspective to do this thing, right? I'll never forget what my mom said to me. My mom has always said, a woman can definitely teach her son how to be kind, how to be responsible, and how to, move with a purpose. But it takes a man to talk to their son. And when it came to Keke at the beginning, I cover the show as the show, and we never really bring in social media unless it relates to the show. So that was my mindset. But I think Josh and Gigi will attest to this, is that my mind is open, willing, and available to change based on the movement of the facts that are in front of me. So as the season progressed, because in the beginning, everybody loved Keke, right? But as the season progressed, my mind did change. I didn't know it was going to be to this hellhole that we're at right now. But and listen, I try my very best to give love, grace, and space. Gigi does too, and Josh does too when he's up here with us. But like in the words of Karen Huger, we're only judging what you're giving us. You gotta give us something to work with, so our commentary can kind of help you out. But there's no
Braylon, let's say you were momentarily blinded by the bodaciousness, okay?
As the
it's okay.
Bishop of the Vicarlicious Church of God in Christ, and by the way, I gotta talk to Melody Shree, because we got 5 pallets of body oil that we gotta test to make sure they're edible for our congregation. That's neither here nor there. But you're right, I was blinded by the bodaciousness. My silly ass. Please forgive me, y'all. I really don't know what to say. And I normally give y'all a daily motivator and a positive. I give y'all a daily motivator for the evening editions and a positive story for the morning editions. I'll always have a good word, but I don't know how to put good on this. I really don't.
I don't see the good is the calling out and the holding accountable, because when you continue to hold it in and just be blinded, you're giving life to what is not right. You know what I'm saying? You're feeding falsehood. You're feeding, the shit that's not supposed to be. Like, the way you weave that out is tell the truth. And I really like the fact that they, now some of that at the end, we all knew, because I think all 3 of us said it. Even Josh, when you was in the chat, you said it. So we all knew what they were saying without saying it fully.
Correct.
But when they completely came out, it's like, listen here, just let it all out. Sometimes you get hit with that truthful spirit, and you just gotta let it out.
Yes.
The only thing that I wish that they did, or they could have, I don't know, but I wish they would have had a come to Jesus talk with her while they was at that room about her smell. Because, like I said, it seems like Keke get caught up so much that nobody completely tells her the truth, because they worry about her feelings and all that. And sometimes you just gotta hurt her feeling a little bit. Something. It just is what it is.
And that's what I'm saying. Tati said that she was, validating her, but sometimes that validation has to come with truth. Like, you gotta honestly let her know, yeah, that might look good on you, but with that smell, it takes away.
And you know what? Maybe the reason why they probably did have that conversation was because you get more flies of honey than vinegar. And so maybe they was just trying to keep,
Hold on. I'm sorry. I can't.
You giving too much. You giving too much grace.
Just because, listen,
y'all.
No. This is why I'm saying this, because as a woman, there is no way in hell you do not smell. Anybody who stinks, or if you've ever been musty, if you've ever passed gas, it don't matter what the fuck it is. If you've had a sweaty moment, you've smelled yourself.
Hell, even when you
Women,
sit down, you got sit
when you
down
sit,
air.
listen, you have it. You got that wolf air. She got that wolf pussy, okay? Like
Oh
you
my
smell
God,
it. You can smell it, okay? So we are not, we listen here on this platform, we tell the truth, okay? And the truth is you smelled yourself, you know how you smell, because this isn't a once in a lifetime thing. This is something that she probably deals with on a daily.
yeah.
Now,
No,
Brandon, if you nasty enough that you are around that, you are nasty,
yeah,
okay?
this is wild.
And it comes into question your character. There is no way as a man you're going to let your woman smell like that. As a woman, you shouldn't want yourself to, you are 30 years old. There's no fucking way you are 30 and over 300 pounds and you pretend not to smell yourself. Listen, your arms aren't even long enough to really wipe your ass properly, because I don't feel like you can bend your hand, wrap it around your back, and get in your ass and wipe it. Listen,
Right.
I'm not gonna go all the way there, but this is what I'm saying. There's
No,
no
I
way.
feel you.
No, and Erica, you said it right. If you cannot, if your hygiene's not good, you should not be dating. You should not be trying to go on
yeah,
trips
I agree
and
with you.
none of that stuff, because you're putting yourself in a predicament, especially being big like that. You're putting yourself in a predicament to be talked about. You're putting yourself in the position for people to say things about you, and then now you have this complex about yourself because people are talking about you, but they wouldn't say the things if you wouldn't give them the things to say.
Right.
Don't give a person a book about you if you don't want them to read it. Okay.
Now let the church say amen on that. That is word. And Josh, what I meant by you get more flies with honey than vinegar, I feel like maybe the frustration was so much that they didn't want to add any vinegar to the trip because, like, Tati said,
listen, as a woman, she should have added some vinegar to water and douche that pussy. She should have put some
This is the
vinegar and
thing,
water
though.
together
I'm not disagreeing
Because
and made a
I'm
summer's
just
eve.
saying that was her mindset of, listen, I'm trying not to lose it mentally. So that's why I was saying you get more flies with honey than vinegar rather. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. They should have done that. And they probably want to, but they were just trying to keep their mental together. That's what I'm saying.
And Tatiana kept saying that she was wanting to have a good time. That was her whole thing, was just wanting to have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
If you're comfortable enough to be around other people like that, then that means that's your routine. That's your personality. That's what you do. This ain't something you just started doing when you got there. As far as like not taking showers and all that, that means that's something that you've been not doing. So you would think when you go out of town, you're around people, especially sharing a room, that you at least make sure you get your ass in the tub.
Right.
You're in a hot state. Then you're going out in a swimsuit for this, the swimsuit, whatever was,
swim
thick, swim thick. Okay, like, you're going to be going out. They even said she didn't have her nails done, her toes done. So that means she wasn't really planning on doing much. Like it seemed like it was too much for her to do just basic things.
She wasn't going unless somebody was gonna pay for it. If she had to pay for it, she wasn't going.
Yeah, there's no way that this is something that just started when you got there. And if you was on your period, because they said the way it smelled, and women, listen, we know what that smell smells like. So it's easy to identify it. If you know that you are on your cycle, one, there is ways to prevent yourself from smelling. Two, if you're don't like what you're going to wear, that's why you pack extra things so that you have options.
Right.
But just like Josh said, if she had to pay for it, she wasn't planning on going. it fell through with the girls that she was going through that was going with her through swim thick.
Yes.
The people that she's supposed to be going through, she tried to play them. They said hell no. So like you said, she latched on to Tatiana and Jay because now they got this new crew. They was talking about taking this trip. They said everything was cool in Atlanta, but just like Jay said, she wasn't there because she stayed with a friend, so she didn't smell it and didn't, things were different then. Right. She put on the facade enough for it not to seem like it was going to turn out how it did.
Well, remember she did say that there was moments in Atlanta, but they didn't realize it at the time that that's what she was doing.
Right.
So the flash was being shown early. They just didn't know that was her character.
Correct.
And Braylon, you called it out. It actually explains a lot of why, she didn't want to help Brandon. Because we all called that out. Like, you don't want to help Brandon cook something that he was wanting to cook for you, but then
correct,
you are walking outside. What was it with Brittany? Or I think it was with Brittany. You're walking all outside and y'all talking and stuff.
Either way, yes, for sure.
Yeah, but you're doing all that, but you can't help this man cook a meal. Like, this is supposed to be you. It's like she's so lazy that she just doesn't have energy to put into anything productive, really.
And you know what? And this is the thing too. And no, fully agree, Erica 70, on all your commentary in the chat. This is something that I kind of wonder about. Because, I look at it like this. Brandon's being redeemed and he's being dragged on both sides here. Because if we all remember when the alcohol problem, came about, right? When they sat down with, I think it was Dr. Tiffany or something. It was a relationship expert. But how she said that you are relationally coping. I wonder, like, did they ever, besides the tequila and stuff like that, how intense was it? Because they said they actually really didn't go in on her like they could have. But if you already have been having a drinking problem, and then on top of that, you already were smelling like that. Now I'm kind of thinking about, okay, what did the rest of the cast smell on the show? Like, it's making me rethink all of season 2.
And that's why I was asking too. Did she show a different side? Like when she was on the show, because there were so many people around, and maybe because I could actually see Alexis telling her like, "Hey, you need to, go shower." Maybe even Charlie, but that was never something that was said before. But
I'd say from my experience on being on a show like that, I'm sure they knew. And the TV, because sometimes the editing, they do try to be nice and try to spare you from certain things. So they just probably didn't show the clips on the scene. But I guarantee you, somebody knew. This ain't nothing that just thought. It was probably like that there too, and people just being nice, not saying nothing to them. But I just, especially because the women shared rooms. So there's no way they, it was at least 2 or 3 in the room. Ain't no way they didn't know that.
And in those 3 weeks, she possibly, could have had her cycle in that time too. Because one thing is for certain is when women get around other women, our cycles start to sink. Once you're around a woman for enough time, it'll start sinking and it'll come at a different time than what it usually does. So it's very possible.
So you mean to tell me the band NSYNC is not the only band that's been singing for all these years?
Listen,
because look, if you go back and watch the episodes, just actually take a second look at it, Keke was by herself a lot of times. Everybody wasn't like just all of them next to her, under her the way they was with each other and stuff. So
that is true.
And that's what I said. She was sleeping a lot, or she was by herself. And maybe that was just what it was, is because she would have to put in energy just to even conversate with people. So even having to do that, I don't see her. And how is it that I, as an adult, like, okay, let's pass the smell. As an adult, male, female, it doesn't matter. You do not go on a trip with other people
No.
without having your own money.
Correct.
Unless it's something and your friend says, hey, this trip's on me, don't worry about nothing. I mean, even still, I'm bringing my own money because there might be something that I want that, is not a part of the
I
deal.
agree with that.
Or just anything can happen. You just never know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, there's no way that I'm going to go from one city to city is bad enough, but to a whole nother state where you're catching flights, you had to pay for that ticket. And this is what's so crazy also to think about is there was 3 of them and they said they were all splitting everything 3 ways. So that means what you would have to pay for was not going to be as much as it would be if you had to pay for it by yourself.
Correct.
So it still shouldn't have been such an issue to pay your portion, but then to not pay, to not even, it seems like not even try to give the money back. $225 on a trip out of state for the weekend, that is player. That is a hell of a deal. Honey, $225. Me and my husband spend $225 just on us within a date. Like, what? This is California. Yeah. Like, California prices is a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
But also, like, we like to do things. So, listen, that's, that's dinner, that's movies, that's if we want to go out for drinks and, other stuff. Plus, like I said, y'all know I smoke. So I definitely have to make sure I hit the dispensary. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot that you can get with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for you to not even respect the people who are helping you out enough to even say, okay, well, I'm going to try to give you 50. I don't have much right now, but here, let me try to give you something just to let you know that I appreciate it and I'm at least trying. That just shows what type of person she is. And I wouldn't be friends with her God again.
And it seemed like that if Keke would have done what she needed to do, even given the circumstances, it felt like to me they actually would have worked with her and not against her.
I was just about to say she probably could have gave them 175 and they would have called it today.
Yeah. Erica 70 said it almost sounds like she's in depression. Yeah, that could be very true.
I was gonna say the only grace I will give her is a lot of what she's doing is reflection of mental problems. She's dealing with something like depression and everything like that. Not to make, because it's not an excuse either. But you see a lot of the characteristics and the signs of it. And I know she did say her mama passed, so that everybody responds to trauma and grief differently.
Correct.
Yeah,
so absolutely. I'll give her that little grace about everything. But other than that, yeah, she bullshit.
Yeah.
But if you're even having depression, does that mean that does that give you just cause to scam people?
No, just
cause? I'm just saying, like, she could be depressed. Or she could just be lazy. Because
I'm not saying, because I was just gonna clarify. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, depression is. Listen, I have depression, so that's why y'all see me sometimes. You see me not like I go through my shit, but I still know that I have to wash my ass because it helps me feel better. Having a nice shower and cleansing my body, that shit it helps. But also, I know that there's bills, there's, my kids, my husband, like there's stuff that you still have to do. And if you're still able to get out and take trips, then that means you're at least trying to work towards that.
Right.
But that does not mean and we're not even saying she's using that because she hasn't even said she has that. Maybe she doesn't feel like she does. This could just really be, and this is sad to say, but there are women who have never truly known how to take care of themselves. They did not learn how to bathe themselves properly or how to be when they're on their menstrual. They did not have a certain upbringing to where they were truly taught how to take care of themselves. And being heavier set like she is, I'm pretty sure she's went through those struggles throughout her life of being big and not taking care of herself. It could be a defense. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things that it could be, but still, I'm just saying, I don't feel like it should be a reason for it to be like, oh, well, because she's depressed, and that's probably why this and that. Like, if she's not even saying that she's depressed or anything, then what is it? Well, I feel like now it's best for her to come out. It would be good for her to come and speak upon what is being said so that there is a better understanding.
And I feel, and very well said to everything that you said. To Erica 70's points here, there's clearly some deep, embedded, rather, personal issues that need to be addressed, but she has to do the work and not deflect. And it's definitely not past where there has to be something going on. And I think that's what Josh was doing, was just saying that variable could happen, but that doesn't negate what happened.
Right.
It definitely could be. Honestly, being big like that, I'm pretty sure she does have depression. You know, like there's self-esteem issues, like, of course, but wouldn't you want to do things to kind of take away from people judging you in certain ways? That's all I'm saying. It's like there's definitely probably a lot of underlying issues, but just like Erica said, you have to do the work. When are you going to do the work so that those aren't the things that you keep falling back on? Now, and we've said this on the show, but a lot of times people weaponize mental health issues. They weaponize their mental health and use that as a crutch and a reason why everybody should pacify them and why everybody should give them sympathy and why everybody should do things for them. And they will never learn because they're so used to having things done for them.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's what the other girl on the show, that's what she kind of did too, right? Whatever her issues. She kind of weaponized that against the guy she was dating.
I'm trying to think. Alicia, I'm looking at the cast now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, you have these issues, right? But you're 30. Like, at what point are you going to pick and choose your battle?
Hey, no, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, the issues that she has, if she never works on them, like, you're going to keep running into the same issues and you're going to keep saying the same thing over. You can't find a good relationship because of this, and you can't find a good job because of this, and your friends don't stay around because of this, but it's going to be the same thing. And never are you going to look inward like, okay, well, maybe I need to fix those things. And until she does that, this is going to be something that continues to happen.
Right.
And how many more people has she scammed? Just like Tatiana said, like, if there was girls right before them that she tried this with, I'm pretty sure there's other people. This isn't a first time thing.
Do y'all know she has children?
You mean Keke?
Yeah.
No, I don't think she does.
I don't believe, no. So far from what we know is only what they give us, but then again, Charlie and Jared, they lied all season. So then again, there could be more to the story. Hey, Jared, Charlie, nothing but love over here, okay? But, we only can judge what you gave us, and you left out a lot of shit. I know that this question kept coming. I kept asking this question around throughout the season, but I really am wondering, like, what is the casting department thinking right now? What is OWN thinking right now? What is Bun Murray Productions thinking right now? What is Taronda Jones thinking right now? Like,
yeah, they made their money now. They don't give a damn.
No, I mean, look,
but when they said
just because you made your money doesn't mean that you don't have thoughts on this. Because I mean, like I said, this made season 1 look like an innocent baby in a cradle.
Well, remember when they said that OWN tried to keep them from doing the two sugars one shot? They try to keep
Yes,
them from doing the podcast and all that other stuff.
I remember
Maybe it's
that.
because,
Yes,
I mean, of course, we know there are things during the season that they cannot have you exposed before the episode airs.
Right.
So I know that that's part of it. Maybe also, this was some things that had happened during the season that they also did not want to get out as well.
facts. And by the way, y'all, for those of you wondering why Gigi is saying, well, why can't you spoil, anything of the show? For those of you who really want to not just, talk about doing this thing, but actually being about this thing, if you're going to interview anybody from the show, interview them based on the fucking episode or episodes that are already out. Interview them based on what they've already said. Because even though you don't work for the network watches all. Okay? That's why, one prime example, there was something that, was hinted at about how the reunion was filmed. I said to, our source up here, let's just wait until all the episodes cleared. Because what I don't want is for Gigi to get hit, me to get hit, or you to get hit. Because there's an NDA that you guys sometimes wait 6 months to a year after the final airing. There used to be fines where if you spoiled anything from the show, especially on Survivor, you got like a $50,000 fine. But the way Jeff Probst said it was, if you give away what happened to you, you give away your momentum on the show. Say, yeah, I couldn't stand that bitch that week. That was a bit of a struggle for me. Like, play with your family and friends' mental. Not really do that, y'all. Please treat people with respect. But you get where I'm going with this. Sometimes with reality TV, the reason why things are so much in a disarray of a fashion is because people carry the information and throw it to the wind in a disarray of fashion. Now, I'm not saying that, we the best over here. I'm not saying that. But compared to some other people, we pretty decent over here.
Yeah, this is definitely this. Right now, Keke is making Jody schemes look like child's play.
Yeah. And that's not a win for Jody. That's just, we just gotta keep it a buck.
Damn, they said, yeah. Said Keke she done went Italian job. She just, I don't know. She just said, listen here, I'm finna play out. I'm gonna buy food. And then the rest of this shit y'all gonna pay for.
I mean, damn. But they said Keke deleted her social medias. So she deleted her TikTok. I don't know if she deleted her Instagram. But that's what they said in the live.
So she went full ghost.
Yeah, apparently, child. That's what they said.
Well, Halloween is coming up.
You know what? The words Melody Cherie, I'm not about to play the piano with you.
Looking like what's the name? Gruber from Ghostbusters.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
Lord Jesus. The marshmallow ghost can't help that is that Fluffy is gonna die. Shout out to the Despicable Me fans out there. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my God. My ignorant ass. I cannot, man. Chat.
like right now, Candy's mama's right. Maybe he
Hang
keep
on, wait.
playing. You gonna do it?
Hang on. You know what? If we gonna do this right, damn it. Hang on. Give me a moment. You know what? Hang on. Now I did say that this was like I did say that season 1 looked like a baby in a cradle, right? I did say that, correct? Okay. Give me a moment. All right, Portia. I'ma need your help, baby Portia. Go ahead.
You know what? This is all a scheme that Ty gave me. The guy said that last time they went to the Ultimate Club, Carmen was sitting on his lap. When he told me that, I said, oh, hell, I paid double for that.
But at the end of the day, he never got no pictures. He was telling you a story, Mama.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
I did say season 1 was like a baby in a cradle. I did say that, okay? Listen. Oh my God, child.
He set up a whole scheme
You know
and
what?
came to him with the bullshit.
Hang on. You know what? I gotta bring in a good friend of mine. Hang on. I'm sorry. To play this one, y'all. I have no other choice. I have no other choice but to play this one. Just give me a moment. Give me one moment, y'all. I have to play this one. Oh my God, this is so damn wrong. Terrence, can you help us out, man? We need some insurance for this one.
Accidents happen every day, man. But here at Allstate, we're in charge. I know you guys are tired of taking advice from a talking gecko, man. A verbalizing lizard. A manipulating reptile, man. Come on, ain't nobody got coverage like us, man. I have absolutely no idea who hands you're in right now. But if you let us handle your insurance, man, you'll be in good hands, man. Let Allstate stand, man. Go ahead and let it stand, man. Let it stand, man.
Thank you, Terrence. Keke will be calling you here in just a little bit for insurance policy to cover the damage that has happened from this accident.
But just know that she can't pay you because she got to switch your money from her checking to her savings, and the way she got to have on jeans so she can wipe off her card because her card ain't gonna go through. Matter of fact, you got to put her debit card in a plastic bag and then swipe it in the screen because sometimes the card reader don't work right. So you gotta. And matter of fact, if she get it from you, she actually gonna borrow money from you to pay for the plan. So it's really gonna be yours.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm so I was trying to give her a family and friends discount. That's why Brian Terrence Howard. Damn it.
Well, that's what she tried to give Tatiana and Jay is the family and friends discount. That's why they in this predicament.
If she want a free vacation, just set aside her for another show. She'll get a couple weeks. All expense paid trip.
That's all she gotta do. And she gets a little bit of pocket change.
Yes.
Like, girl,
because I know they spoiled out there. Because when you're out there on the show, you don't have a need for your wallet at all. You ain't got to spend no money. They'll buy everything. So
yeah,
I know she had a ball out there.
Right, all the food that she could want, and she ain't gotta pay for it. Just all of
just
it
wait
right
for
there.
You got somebody else there to cook it for you and everything. You just got to show up and eat. You
That
can't
was
beat
a
that.
dream for her. I know that was a dream.
Unlimited alcohol. Yeah, you can't beat
Right.
that shit.
You know what? It was worth her washing up for. She said, "You know what? I'll wash up for this." Okay, I'm gonna
Hey,
stop. I'm sorry.
listen,
Uh,
Oprah Winfrey Network. You know how we've been talking about these Ready to Love auditions with me, Gigi, Solana, and Q being the judges? We need me, Gigi, and Josh to be the judges for the Never Ever Met judges auditions. Damn it, that's what we need. Let us see these people.
yeah.
Because please, season 3 gotta be better than this. Please. Now, of course, after this experience, I may not want to really get that physical. You know what I mean? To check for quality assurance purposes, but I will be more than respectful at the table when asking the questions. But we got to figure out something. We got to figure
Listen,
out
for season 3, in order to top season 2 and what's going on, season 3, it's gonna have to be where at least a couple of the couples come into the house and realize that, damn, I've talked to that person before. Oh shit, that used to be my ex. Wait a minute,
Yeah.
I still got feelings. Or they do like we've been talking about before, where they say, okay, well, instead of y'all leaving the house, if you want to switch partners,
Yep.
here's the option to switch.
Exactly. Is there somebody here that you got more of a connection with? We'll let you switch and then continue the experience on that way. Because like usually something this crazy happens like season 7 or 8. Like, you know, everybody is used to the chaos. This is season 2.
Listen, Josh, y'all topped it because y'all started it. Okay, so y'all always will be the trendsetters of this show.
Absolutely.
But damn it, they are taking it on a thin like a mud. They are topping it every time. So I mean, they have no choice but to bring it again for season 3. Because season 1 did numbers, season 2 topped season 1. Season 3, you have to continue because the Never Ever Met, especially on the OWN network, and this is my opinion, people can say whatever you want, but in my opinion, the Never Ever Mets right now is what's holding this network up. Because the other shows that they have right now have run their course. Or they never got the views, just like, you know, Love and Marriage Detroit, and, you know, Love and Marriage Huntsville's over with. Love and Marriage Detroit really didn't get no play. Like none of it. So
no, I fully agree. I mean, we have talked about many times how if they just got their asses together with Red Love, that could be the 90-day process. I mean, you got Ready to Love Second Chances. You got, you know, Ready to Love Paradise to Love, where you get alumni and, you know, new people. Like, there's so many different things. But with the Never Ever Mets, I agree with you. I think that if they could just find the right couples from that show that, you know, the audience gravitates to, there could be spin-off shows from these couples very easily. Very easily. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, child. Let me tell you something.
And Love and Marriage Huntsville, I think, is done. I mean,
without question. And I really want Carlos to come out here, since he want to say that he's the so-called king of reality TV. Can you please explain how OWN's #1 show got a series tie low for the demo in the history of OWN's #1 show? Can you come out on your show and talk about that? You talk about everybody else, but can you please talk about your own shit? I can't.
Because it's crazy. It's mighty funny and not even funny because we all knew it, but a show that has nothing to do with him is breaking numbers. Bell Collective fell off. Love and Marriage Huntsville fell off, especially after Melody Cherie left. Yes. We all knew she held the show together. She's gone. No reason for the rest of it. So a show that he has nothing to do with is doing better numbers than all of those shows together.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, tell you the truth, Rick, and let me ask this to Josh, because when did you guys tape um the Never Ever Bets?
October 2022.
Okay, so the reason why I say that is because, and I thank you for that context, conjecture, and connection, because if you guys want to know how Survivor is able to do multiple seasons now, before Survivor actually went around the world, I don't know if everybody remember that at one point in time, but they actually went to different continents and played Survivor. But because of nature taking its course, Mother Nature itself, government rule, rules and regulations, they ended up in the Philippines. So they will tape one season, take a break, and then tape another season. So they're able to do 2 seasons back to back. At this point on, y'all need to do that shit with the Never Ever Mess. This is y'all 90-day fiance. I mean, Ready to Love can still be a 90-day fiance, but this one right here, this is y'all hit. And I'm with Gigi. I believe that the Never Ever Mess is a bigger show than Love and Marriage Huntsville. Fight me on it. I want you to.
I mean, what? We can go heads up if they want to. Like,
I mean, for real.
And then with season 3, we've talked about this. Season 3, we need a 2-part reunion.
Yes,
live.
Yes.
We need to have live questions. We need to have a live audience. We need to be able to get questions from social media. By the time you guys tape and go, like, if this is the time to start doing a lot of fanfare. We need to get competitions or contests going where fans can come and join the audience. Fans' questions get answered. However, we need to do this. But for season 3, in order to top it, I feel like that is something that is a necessity. We need to bring back the live.
Absolutely. At this point, it needs to be at 7/6 Central, the Never Ever Mets Countdown pre-show. At 8/7 Central, the show. 9/8 Central, the official after show, and then 10/9 Central, the fan valuation after show. 4 hours of content. It's at that level. It really is at that level, without question. Hey, nephew Tommy, can you drop the first 5 minutes of Ready to Love? Because we this is Thursday, nephew. Okay, we don't need no craziness Friday night. Okay, we just heard Period Panties was all over a motel room in Texas, not Texas, Texas. So we need to see a preview of the potential craziness, because we still got a heifer who said that she buried a man on national television with a candle. Tommy, my mental health matters, bro. I'm just saying. Shit. Okay. I just did that for the rest of us who couldn't really scream out like that.
Yeah. And that's also the other shit to talk about, is the fact that y'all bringing back Ready to Love after this 4-month hiatus. Like, what are we doing? Did we even get 5 episodes? I don't even think we made it to 5 episodes before y'all just cut it off out of nowhere. And then y'all like, oh, we're going to bring it back August 1st. 4 whole fucking months later, y'all going to give the rest of the show?
So hang on. We got to episode 6.
Oh, okay. Well, at least that.
Episode 6, March 14th, 2025. Hang on, let me pull up so y'all can see. This is no joke.
Okay, so 5 months. Come on, a whole 5 months. 5 months, y'all. Come on.
There is March 14th and August 1st. Well, let's see what the description is for this. So this is called Meet the Exes. Quite a creative title, I have to say. Very, very, very well done. I mean, Gigi, could you create a better title than that? I mean, meet the exes after a 5-month hiatus. That's the title that they came up.
Oh, yeah,
The
sure.
exes.
That sounds, that took all of 3 minutes to come up with. That that right there. Let me tell you. No, I'm sorry. It took 5 months to come up with. That's a whole 5 months. Really? And let me guess. Hold on. Now listen. I have no idea. Listen, I'm just guessing, but are they going to be meeting exes? Like, I mean, I don't know. That just sounds crazy, right?
That does sound crazy. I mean, and listen, it's all shade. Believe me, like you have had a 5-month
all
break.
shade. Sorry,
and this
not
is the
sorry.
title you come up with. So let's see here. The men are empowered. The assignment is to meet the women's exes. Cam feels slighted by Angie. Hussein questions her need to lead. Cisco prays for Tay is a red flag for Shanice. Kiara's ex tried to woo Kiara back right in front of Jay. So to me, I've been like, spinning the block. Could there be a crash out? That would be a better title. Because it says it right here. Kiara's ex tries to woo Kiara right back in front of Jay. Spinning the block, but there could be a crash out. That's a more inviting title than Meet the Exes. Okay. All right. I can't do it.
Yeah, you could have said, you know what? Here's a good title. Relax or Relapse. An ex's confession.
There it is. That's absolute cinema. See, that's what we're asking for.
And you see that came all of 3 minutes. 3 good minutes. And y'all telling me 5 months and now y'all came with Meet the Exes? Get the fuck out of here.
I am ashamed. I'm beside myself. I'm disgusted with y'all behavior. I really am.
This right here is why the Never Ever Mets was able to cut in.
Yep.
In between Ready to Love, they cut it off and put in the Never Ever Mets and was like, nah, this is better.
They cut in a show that is in its 10th season on TV. That should have been the biggest celebration for a show. And they did more, they had more juice than the 10th season of the #1 dating show for black people. That don't make no, you know what? And by the way, y'all, they are casting if you are in Chicago. Okay, I'm sure Jay will not be doing any more reality TV. But Jay, if you are available, they're looking for somebody 30 to 35, and you gotta live within an hour drive of Chicago to be considered. So there it is. There you can go lighthearted.com.
Is that for Ready to Love?
Yes. So go to lightheartedentertainment.com or type in lighthearted.com. Then click casting, go right down here to casting, and then click this right here, Ready to Love Chicago. And then as it loads, and then right there, of course, your name, what city you live in, state, day of birth, age, height, social media handles, gender, email, phone number, profession. Tell us about yourself. Why are you ready to find love? How did you hear about the show? And then you got upload at least one photo of yourself and 2 additional photos. So yeah, just bring your best self to television, okay? Because we can only do our reviews based on what y'all give, okay? Please.
Right. And Keke, if you are watching, you just seen where he went to. There's other shows that you could get on. There was more than just Ready. Well, I mean, you ain't just look, girl, if you got time. If it's
Not you telling her to move to Chicago for 3 months.
Well, I ain't telling her to move to Chicago for 3 months, honey. There was other shows that she could try to get herself on. It's something. Girl, try it. Just try. You want a free vacation for 3 months? Do it.
Good Lord Jesus.
Do it.
God.
Just saying. Shoot. And when you go out there, when you get some money, if you want to pay homage, put some money on R. Kelly books.
You know what?
Okay.
Nope. Nope. Oh wait, but you
Listen,
know
if
what?
y'all have not heard Chris Brown's Residuals featuring R. Kelly, y'all gotta listen to it. That song go hard, okay? It goes so hard.
Now, you know what? I found the perfect meme. I have the perfect meme for this. I am so petty right now. But this is the one meme that I feel like sums up Keke and everything that happened in Houston. Ladies and gentlemen, this is from Despicable Me. Here we go.
In terms of money, we have no money.
One more time, bro.
In terms of money, we have no money.
How did you go out of state with $16? I mean, your Spirit flight was probably about $16. But how do you? Okay. And of course, you know what? I'm just gonna stop thinking about stuff because the more and more I think about it, the more I think you talking about you had a terrible flight. Well, one, you flew Spirit. That right there in itself should have said something. Them seats are small as shit and uncomfortable. Normally they have people of a bigger size get 2 seats with the little connector seat belt. Don't know if they made her do it. Don't know, whatever. But just think, if you smelled like that in a hotel, imagine being on a plane.
Yeah.
Well, you remember she said something about some guy was being rude to her. He probably was smelling her ass.
Yeah. He was not gonna pacify her. He's like, no, this is I wonder if she was trying to ask him for money too. Okay, never mind.
No word. I'm literally looking up flights right now for Spirit from Atlanta to Houston, Texas. Right now, give me a moment on Spirit just to see how much it would cost here. Because I'm just curious, you know, this is all live, y'all. None of this was planned. None of the memes, none of the jokes, none of the commentary, none of this was planned, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we call entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. Just
this is truly unscripted.
yes. Apparently, it's not one. Let me see here. Why is it not? Let me see. Atlanta to Houston. Let me see if I can do Google Flights. Let me see here. Because it's not giving me Spirit. Hang on. Google Flights. So I want to go from. Hey, come on now. There we go. Atlanta, Georgia to Houston.
Hey, I'm gonna have to head out.
All right, my man.
I appreciate y'all.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up. Join us anytime. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
All right,
Yep.
appreciate you. I see y'all.
All right, my man. Okay, so here it is here, right? So found it from Google flights right here, right? So here's Google flights. So right here, 9:17 p.m. to 10:37 p.m., 2 hours and 20 minutes nonstop, $185. That's just the top parting flight. So if you got that cheap of a ticket, which is actually a good deal for a ticket, even
And
though
that's from Spirit?
Right. That's from Spirit. If all you had to pay was $225, that really wasn't a bad trip.
So it's like, so what? Did you only have enough for your flight and
nothing else?
Right. Because so that the flight that you're looking at, that's round trip. That's not just a one way, right?
No, that hang on, let me bring it back up. Hang on. Now that
for some reason I'm not able to see it.
Now that's not the yeah, you know what? It's been doing that for some odd reason. Give me one moment. I'm gonna leave and come back because I don't know why it's doing that. Give me one moment. Hang on.
Yeah, but still, $225 for a trip like that for a whole weekend, especially when it's being paid 3 ways. That's not a lot of money. And I mean, just out of respect, you would think that you would want to show gratitude to the people who helped you out during that time.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I just had to go out and come back. But yeah, right here, right here, $185. Now, this is not during the Swim Thick week, right? So this is August 10th to Saturday, August 16th. But still, for that week, that's not a bad ticket at all. And then you got the cheapest for $161. And that's nonstop flight, everybody, on Spirit. So
Yeah, but I mean, even still, like I said, $225
yes,
for a weekend out of state is not bad.
not at all.
And I really hope that she, because they didn't say anything about her flight, so I'm pretty sure she covered her own flight. But
right,
still, if you did not have the money to pay for anything else besides the flight, one, you either express that to the people that you're supposed to be going with ahead of time, just so that they can kind of be forewarned and have the choice to say, okay, I'm gonna help out or not. And two, just, you know what I'm saying, let people know what to look forward to.
Yes,
because they could have been like, oh, okay, well then you shouldn't come, or no, we're not gonna do this trip, or right. You know what I'm saying, something.
They could have had an option in this.
Yeah, she took that away. And I feel like that was definitely on some snake shit. And then for you to delete your social media, like, that just seems like you planned this. This was definitely some sneaky, conniving shit.
Yeah, and not to mention too, like, I don't think Keke really understands that the community already has haters as it is. And of course, this story could impact Swim Thick. I don't believe it will. But you have to be prepared for any and every variable, right? That could have hurt Swim Thick. Sincerely, if this story would have, grown the legs that could have, of like, oh, well, Swim Thick is just the dirty part with dirty people. They can't, keep their, hotel rooms clean and stuff. And that's not the case at all, y'all. It's been going on for years. It's a very successful event. But it's just the fact that it could have happened, right? And I think that was very careless as well.
And then also to top off that, any other opportunities that she could have for thick modeling, or another show, or any type of business dealings, she's shooting herself in the foot because now you are showing that you're not reliable. You're showing that you don't get get along well with others. You're not dependable. You are definitely not to be trusted.
Yeah.
So she's just making it worse for herself. Opportunities that she could have, she's causing herself. She's self-sabotaging, honestly. This is a clear case of self-sabotage.
And the way that you gave Jody her credit, even though this is not a win for Jody, I'm about to do something very crazy right now. This is making combative Jessica and Auntie Janelle, who said the executive producers of Ray Love are her enemies and her footstool, look like saints. That don't mean that y'all are saints, okay, you two? And congratulations to Janelle on your marriage, and hopefully you've evolved and grown and rose into the higher that's waiting for you. But you made them look better. That's hard to do.
Listen, okay. Since we diving in there, I'm gonna go ahead and do this somersault off this diving board real quick. She is making broke ass Martell look like look like a finance major.
You really of a cliff did you jump off of mentally to say that shit out your mouth right now? How high was the cliff? Oh
very, very high. I'm telling you.
Were you
up there?
Did you clutch your chest to make sure you had a pulse? And
listen. I had to start off straight, and then I did a somersault. I had to tuck and roll. I had to make sure that I guarded my head and my heart because I didn't know how hard I was gonna splash, but I had to.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I mean,
it was dangerous. It was dangerous
that we got to give other people who have done. I mean, listen. Saying out loud on social media that the executive producers of the show that you were on are enemies to you, and they are your footstool. You can never come back from that to me.
Hold on, listen. I'm about to take it a step further. Keke is making. Oh gosh. Dusty Destiny looked like a boss chick, even though she didn't have not a strand of weave in her hair salon, her hair store.
That is sad. You know, wait a minute. I'm getting a call coming in. Well, hello everyone. You know, I know that food was not. Well, actually, food was talked about. You know, and I love Jack in the Box, and let me tell you, there's a Jack in my box, and Auntie really eats her Big Jack hamburgers very often. Hello everybody, it's Maurice. Gigi, is lovely to see you. I'm sure you did not want to hear the fact that I had a Jack in my box and Auntie eats it whole all the time, but here we are. How are you?
You know what? I am okay. Seeing how you understand food, I'm pretty sure you have some words to say about this situation where someone was able to pay for their meal sometimes, but not the trip itself. What do you think about this, Maurice?
Well, you know, wealthy auntie and uncle, we don't have those problems, you understand, because we're about our business. Now, I do business dealings out in the world, and I have to tell you, if you can't show up on time for the meeting, why would I sign down on a sheet of paper for you to win? I don't get that. I fully agree with Braylon's commentary, your commentary, and Josh's commentary. It seems to me that Keke really has lost the plot, as you young people say, and she needs to find her role in the movie, because it seems like she thought she was the star of the movie, but really she was just casted as an extra. And she allowed the fantasy to fuck up her reality. So that's my take on it, Gigi.
So you saying she's Effie White of Dreamgirls?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And you know what? I can't believe them. You know, everybody's saying stuff that they never thought they would say before. But if Shanice could not fry chicken, I would rather her go to Popeyes and get fried chicken. Now, that doesn't mean I want her to go get it, but you have to know what it is after a while. I know that none of you probably would have ever believed me saying anything good about Popeyes, but here we are.
Besides their dry ass biscuits, I'm pretty sure you know about Popeyes and possibly dry biscuits. Like
I said, as my big drumstick that's full of juicy meat is full. Sharice's biscuits are not dry at all. I eat them all the time.
Bye, Maurice. Bye. Bye. You know what? Bye. Bye.
Oh my God. Maurice, what the fuck did you do in my life, man? Oh my God. Okay. I feel like Gigi now wants to be Evelyn Braxton and want to slap the piss out of Maurice after what he just said. Oh my God.
No, just you and Sharice, just go get you some more Fendi slippers.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I cannot. Okay, let me ask you this. Out of all your interactions with Maurice, was that the peak of your Maurice interactions? Like, and you've had a lot of interactions with Maurice. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, Maurice was from Ready to Love, Make a Move. And he will always be eating. And so, you know, somehow Maurice will come on these lives. And did we mention this show is unscripted, by the way? We don't know what's going to come out of our mouths at all. So in all of your interactions, Gigi, where does that rank for you?
That's probably like 3. I think maybe 2. Okay, it's up there. It's up there. I'm just Maurice.
Hey, baby, you want some pop? No, I don't want no damn Popeyes. What the fuck wrong with you? It was Braylon, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It was. You know, I told you Braylon is gifted, but he can be screwed up sometimes. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, it was one of those times. Oh, okay.
Sick of this shit. About to take a 5-month hiatus. I'm sick of it. I'm taking it. Taking a page out of your playbook. I can't do this shit.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't. I don't know if I have a soul after that. Like, when I tell y'all real content creators create content, and when I tell you me and Gigi do not rehearse none of this shit, and when I tell y'all we cover it as y'all are seeing it, we don't play about our shit over here. Damn it. hell. When I told Gigi the title of this live, and when she read the thumbnail, Gigi, tell the people what your thoughts were on the title and the thumbnail.
Listen, I've learned to just stop thinking about the shit because I'm like, you know what? I'm already disheveled because of what's going on, and then you want to come in with thumbnails. Just okay. All right. Forget thumbnails. He got a whole fist just.
Jesus. Oh my God. That's it. Oh my God. Okay. Are we going to be mentally prepared for Saturday? Because this was a lot today.
Listen, it definitely was. That's why I'm about to hop off here because I'm like, listen, I'm about to cook dinner and think about something else because this is just crazy. This is not about to take over my life. I am. This is nuts. I'm waiting to see Keke come and say something, but I really doubt she will. I really doubt she'll say anything.
Listen, I think after that live and after how we took it, and listen, for the record, y'all, we did have a mature, intelligent conversation. And then we just took it to hell. I mean, but I mean, what else could we do? I mean, we were adults for a very, monumental period of time. Damn. Child.
I feel like the whole conversation was very adult, and if you don't think it is, then maybe you just too young to understand what the fuck we're talking about.
That part right there.
Because definitely was.
This one was a good one. And to Melanie, Rain, Tati, and Jay, if you're looking for it on YouTube, it's already on YouTube. Okay. Because soon as they said that don't worry, we're gonna put this on YouTube, you said, and verbatim, we're already ahead.
Yeah, already there. Y'all already on here, baby. Y'all already here.
Ah, my Lord. Well,
you ain't gotta look too hard.
That part right there. For sure. Well, my friend, I love you. I value, I embrace you so much. Like I said, y'all can catch my good friend, A Tea with the Queen, Gigi Nan. Please, for sure. Actually, let me drop the link here.
Yeah. You guys subscribe to this channel. I do still have my other channel, A Queen's Tea. I just have to get into it. It's been a lot going on. You guys don't see me as much right now because I am working on a script, okay? I have filming to do. I have the last bit of my classes so I can graduate and get this degree, guys. Like, it's a lot going on. So, but I am here, especially with Ready to Love coming back. So we will be here every Saturday with the rest of our crew. Talk with Solana and Q. We will be, doing our Ready to Love panel. Once they come back out, if there's other shows that are coming out or any other news or anything else that we, want to let you guys know about, definitely will be up here. You guys know Braylon is always on tour, so you can always catch Braylon on tour anytime, and it's always a pleasure to be here. Much love to you. Much love to everybody in the chat. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe to both of our channels. Make sure that you guys hit the notification bell because you guys will always know whenever we're live and anytime anything good's going on. So we'll catch you guys Saturday, and much love. See you guys. Peace out.
All right. Love you. Talk soon.
All right. Yeah.
All right, everybody. What a live this was for sure. Shout out to Erica70. Thank you so much, beautiful, for being here. Our good friend Josh from season 1 of the Never Ever Mets. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna give y'all a daily motivator, cause child, we need one after that. We just do. And y'all, I know I said that I would give y'all a King's Court review tonight because it's 3 episodes. Just give me some time. Okay, if you could be so kind, so gracious, and so generous, just to give me some time. And if y'all are still up tonight, I will do it for y'all. Okay, because I did promise y'all that 6. But also, too, this just came up. Okay, so as y'all know, we are a very flexible and adaptable channel over here. And so we go live on tour with what the culture is talking about in real time. So there was no way we could not do this tour this evening. And believe me, whenever a topic like this is happening, to get the resources together, it's really a lot of time management and discipline. Believe me, because I learned about this at work, right? And do this here. There we go. I learned about this at work, and Gigi9 gave me a text. Josh gave me a text. I saw Millie Chun TV make it do what it do, and so then it was weighing around for the time, and then going from there and making it do what it do. So as a content creator, just be flexible, be adaptable, and be available for the culture. Okay. So yes, indeed. So with that being said, y'all, let's get the daily motivator up here, and then we'll head on out of here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, here we go. Okay, come on, StreamYard. Come on now. Don't do this to me now. Share screen. Come on now. There we go. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do this thing. Child, we have committed the golden rule to memory. Now let's commit it to life. Edwin Markham, do unto others as they have done unto you. Okay, so that is the golden rule. With that being said, let's make it do what it do with the daily motivator, everybody. It's time for a day motivator for Thursday, July 31st, 2025. By the way, if you're looking for a new series to watch, Twisted Metal is on Peacock. The first 3 episodes have dropped. Please go support that show. It is a excellent mother-ucking show. Okay, just wanted to get that in there too. All right, time for day motivator for Thursday, July 31st, 2025. Get it done, or get her done, in the words of Larry the Cable Guy. Do what you have to do. Just go ahead and get it done. Though you're not looking forward to it, you'll get through it. Though it's not your ideal activity, it's not the end of the world. Think of how great you'll feel to have it behind you. Imagine the confidence and the sense of satisfaction you'll gain by making it happen. Those positive outcomes can be a part of your life very soon. All it takes is for you to do what you have to do. Let go of the resentment. Don't concern yourself about whether it's fair or not. Simply take one action after another and get it done. You put it off long enough, the excuses have run out, and you can finally be done with it. Get to work now and get it done. You know what? This was for Keke. This motivator is for you, Keke. I'm gonna talk to chat, okay, and everybody. So the first thing about getting done is recognize the more that you think about the weight of what it is to get it done, the heavier it's going to be. Sincerely, I will tell you that many times over in my life, what has terrified me the most really has motivated me the most, right? So like even with this channel, I always tell y'all, it is a blessing from God that we are where we are with our success because of hard work and determination and not giving up, right? So that's the first thing I'll tell you about Get It Done. If you are allowing what you fear to determine how you move, you're not going to ever get anything done in life, right? The second thing I would say about Get It Done is know your resources that you have. Please, know the resources that you have. If you don't have it to make it happen, don't go broke to do it, please. It is better to have all your bills paid and to be in peace than to do the most and be in pieces. That's the second thing. And finally, you put it off long enough. It's a difference between putting things off and getting things together. As long as you are getting things together to help you get to your destination, you will always be able to get it done. But if you're just putting it off because you don't want to get it done, you're only hindering yourself. And with that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Child, know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special because you are always one of us. And trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll ride some great together. And always remember what you're doing. Radio, television, YouTube, living your best life. A child, maybe just recognize it. Maybe sometimes it's just better to stay in the house. Make sure the replay is not just right for you to watch it, not just right for you to listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. We love you, we value, we embrace you all. Always remember, see love, you gotta give it, see love, you gotta give it, see love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you have overcome, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day, we are extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. You may not be the best you, but always give the best of you because you never know who is watching. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day. That was the day that's coming for the blessed on the way for you and all of us as a society, as people, as culture. We feel the love and send back to y'all. Give me some time for King's Court, okay? Just please, thank you and much love to you. Just give me some time. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life, 28,000 square feet of it, and the epic water park life. It's where you can truly experience the whoa life and the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to a mind-blowing, sky-high tower of water slides and the Here We Go life. Escape to the one more please wherever you please life and kick it into high gear. Escape to where you can kick back and relax. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup Cay, only with Norwegian Cruise Line. Introducing the great...
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief. beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can.
Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn